want to be losing your economy. And there it is. FRZ. He's having a phenomenal tournament, by the way. And also, correction, he's not the IGL of 2G. I think we've been saying that incorrectly on the desk throughout this event. It's actually Brinks who's IGLing. He's the one sitting in the middle. That would make a lot of sense too, actually. But yeah, there we go.
It's one of those things where the puzzle pieces were laid out in front of us and we just simply did not connect the dots there. But I mean, when you talk about the fact that Brinks is that IGL as well, it is kind of crazy because Brinks has been the highlight player for me when it comes to this 2G squad and just finding so many crazy timings and so many crazy flanks when their backs are against the wall.
Yeah, dude, honestly, I'm surprised to see like energy coming out of the players right now, right? It's been a very long day for them as well, not just us. But I think throughout this map, once the adrenaline starts pumping again, I think we're going to be seeing higher and higher levels of passion coming out from these players. So give them some time. They're going to be heating up. So far, though, slow play coming out from 2G. SRB, economy recovered, of course, with the light armors in play here for 2G. It kind of makes sense for Smoke to pull out the Outlaw, looking for some picks. Still, though, he's going to have to be really selective with his shots. There we go. 2G not skipping a beat march, going right again for that A site.
Oh, just misses a shot there under a lot of pressure. And look at this. Somebody in on the site. QCK and Invader inside of it. The two duelists of 2G find the kills necessary as Smoke goes for that refrag angle, but just misses the shot. Gabix gonna be good with the spray down. The Outlaw nerfs it and just a bit harder. Satellite under a lot of pressure there. Able to dip, dodge, dive out of the way of that flash, but that's gonna be a lot of damage onto SRB. Oh, hey, Xander getting a free one onto the site. Suddenly this becomes a lot more doable. FRZ holding far away before this retake comes.
Yeah, look at the HPs too. I mean, this is very doable for SRB. There's a lot of space to work with here for 2G though. First, FRZ is going to be the contact play. Satellite's low HP. That's the first. And now it's just Xander in the 1v3 clutch.
Spotted out. Xander though, just going to be playing these tricky angles.
No, doing some shit.
Now it's the group up here, but
Fanny.
not going to be a
the fuck?
Crazy spray transfer this time. 2G. They find yet another round here. It's now 6-10. As after all is settled and done, they're starting to claw their way back into this game.
Slowly but surely, the old adage in FPS games, one round at a time, baby. One round at a time. That's all 2G can do right now. And I think the one thing to keep in mind as well is obviously the last time these two teams played split, it didn't look fantastic for 2G. I mean, there's no real denying at this point, right? You got to face the elephant in the room. He's kind of just chilling in the corner over there. But the one thing to keep in mind is they will be leveling up every time they play it, right? Every round that goes by, they're going to be feeling more comfortable. And even towards the end of yesterday, right, against Contra, 2G just looked so good. And again, it's
after all,
the level of talent, the level of experience this roster has.
After a 7-hour, 6-hour tech pause,
there's a lot. I mean, there's
you have
experience on both sides, right? So a lot of talent in this server.
SRB versus 2G.
Right now, 2G going exploring in middle.
And it's a little bit concerning just because I feel like any lag, anything could go wrong.
A lot of information as QCK is able to find Exa. First line of defense is going to be going down, but keep in mind SRB. This was just their save round, so coming into this one with pistols, Satellite, only a stinger in hand. Here's all the noise in the world. Not going to have any information or any kills. Gonna toss in the nades to try and get a bit of space.
It's being a tough one, though. There's so many crossfires available. Superior weaponry across the board for 2G. They're looking kind of confident. That smoke is actually going to help things. It kind of close the gap a little bit, but it's going to have to be clean shots with the sheriffs here coming out from SRB.
Bit of information spotted. Smoke stopped. Now the spray down. Gobera still going to be sticking it through. QCK opening things up inside the smoke, and it's the duelists yet again. That just ruined supreme for 2G. Brings with that final kill, but honestly starts the show. QCK alongside... Oh, brain. Just stop for a second, but Gobera now being able to get that showstopper online as well. As 2G, they make this one very easily winnable. South 7-10, Roy.
And they're starting to look kind of confident, right? Like they're heating up still somehow, despite the massive tech pause that we've gone through. They're slowly remaining confident. They're playing together. The comms, the energy up. I feel like if you're SRB, this is a little nerve-wracking, right? Because you kind of got the round rollback, and also now things aren't really going your way. So I feel like for SRB,
5-man hit on A.
On the board for the mental ASAP. Sooner rather than later, but
oh, he dodges the raise ult. Okay, this is a big round for SRB.
And this is where that chaos, it's exactly what 2G wants. Bit of information spotted out.
It's pretty much 5-on-5. SRB might flood.
SRB, they want nothing to do with it, so they are going to be backing off there. QCK tosses in the rest of the knives just as a bit of a deterrent. Well, FRZ is going to be holding this tight angle. The spike will be allowed to be planted.
They don't have
Now the
smokes.
swing comes through.
Big kill.
FRZ not able to hold his ground.
Oh, this is a big kill. Nice. 2v4. Oh, the timing. The timing.
Bit of momentum being sparked.
Please don't line up. Please don't line up. Okay. So 1v4 should be an easy round, right? Right, satellite? Right, satellite? Oh my god. Unfortunately, no, I'm not. Great.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man, they just need a round on the board ASAP to kind of just get the vibes up, right? You don't want to lose several rounds in a row coming back after that grueling tech.
Jesus.
So a round on the board here for SRB. They
7-11.
the 11th round, 11-7 now. 4 rounds in between
I
the
feel like
marks.
at any
Things are
point
starting
this
to get very interesting. And I think I don't know if you've ever played Souls-like
this
games.
thing
But some of
this
them
game
have
could
like a
stop.
difficulty level, right? We're now on the max difficulty in this game here, Marks. Okay, we're kicking up the notch, right? It's not just the pressure of qualifying; it's also the mental ability.
So those who just joining in, SRB versus versus 2G. Winner goes to VCT Americas. And for the longest time, there's been the tech pause, and luckily I was able to join since they started pretty late. So I just got off of work.
Looking to run it back here on the B site this time.
Big back, big back, big back, big back.
The other team just how dangerous that operator
Oh,
is.
I see some lag.
That outlaw was not able to come online some of these past previous rounds. Bit of information scouted out by that Trailblazer, so they at least know where some of these players are. But yeah, exactly like you said, SRB are starting to feel it yet again, and that momentum could be deadly for 2G on this map.
Flash for info.
I don't know
Nice. It's gonna be another A hit.
Found on this A site, but it's like the other sides of the map don't even exist right now, Mark. So they hadn't even peeked into middle. They don't even know what's happening on that side of the map. The only times they went B has been
Okay, good ult trade.
It's gonna be the sky ult.
They're gonna anchor sites.
Yes, you're gonna know.
There's a minute left.
How are you going to convert onto the site? SRB scrambling, 2 players looking to anchor it down, and 2G making their way.
Oh, Xander.
QCK just missing a bit of timing. Xander
Trades. Nice kill. Okay, 2v2.
FRZ shows up. Down to now a 2v2. Smoke gonna be using the knives as well. A Viper's pick gets deployed by FRZ by a little bit more time, but it's that ex-player Brinks still alive in the midst of this pit.
Oh.
So good at circumventing things, but Exa already
Grab a
goes
gun,
down.
grab a gun,
Smoke
grab a gun,
asks
grab a
to
gun,
do
grab a
the
gun.
impossible. Looking around, looking for potentially getting something. Walks into Brinks, is at least able to get that
Oh.
first, but it's just timing that is going to be good for FRZ. Stepping out of the pit, cleaning up that round.
Ooh,
NT.
It's getting brawly, Marks. It's getting very brawly. 3v3 on that site, traded out perfectly. Down to the 2v2. And of course, Nature, an absolute demon right now with the Odin. Bro, I'm just trying to imagine you're on like a 5-hour tech pause and you're just getting farmed by the Odin after you've come back from that. That's gotta be tilting, man. Oh my god, that's gotta be tilting. Holy.
We get a timeout? Okay, cool.
So nice
No tech
timeout here
pause.
for SRB. I mean, I
No
think
tech
they do
pause.
have things to discuss, right? Patterns to see. It's very obvious now that 2G's eyeing out this A site. I do wonder if 2G's going to be like, all right, well, they're taking their tech pause. They're going to adapt to the B site. Like, call like a rush B, like just something just to throw off the whole
So you guys watch Valorant?
I think that's kind of like low-key the tech here.
Honestly, I think it's also...
What's everybody's rank?
Okay, elephant in the room needs to be addressed here, right? The way that 2G like to play, it's that disruptive
Gold,
style. It's
iron,
that kind of like, hey,
silver?
we're just going to fly in. We're going to be so hyper-aggressive. They're not going to see us coming. Oh my goodness, we're going to take things over. And after kind of sitting and getting iced out
Jesus,
for so
this is a
many
big
hours,
game.
you know, especially for a more put-together SRB, they like to play a strategy. They like to play nice and put together. Well, that gets a lot more difficult when you've been just kind of waiting around for such a long time. And I do genuinely want to know whether or not this is going to help 2G in the long run and just being able to claim some more of these rounds. As yeah, they're feeling that pressure
SRB
here,
are on
but
an eco.
SRB don't bite. They are on a save.
Yeah, and I think the main talking point here for SRB likely won't come into play this round, right? Because they're not going to give away their ideas here. It's going to be the next round that we're going to see the kind of the timeout discussions being brought in, but we've seen SRB win with less, man. They have a couple guns to work with. They got a couple bandits, so of course with the patches,
1 kill would be big.
The extra accuracy on the extra bullet makes a big difference, especially on this map where there's so many tight angles and so many tight corners. So 2G still has to be a little vigilant with how they approach these close range angles.
Oh, nature. Almost got Gobert as well down.
Ooh,
Just
big
3
kill.
HP and
With the
FRZ
gun.
going down.
That's huge.
Okay. Yeah. Turns out those
Come on,
bandit buffs,
SRB,
were doing
SRB.
exactly that, just finding a couple of kills.
Guys,
Or,
it's
sorry,
A.
just finding FRZ
Exa.
and doing a lot of damage
Exa.
to Gobert. So
We're on Eco.
there is a way back into this
No,
round.
we're
Shot
gambling
fired on the line.
B. We're
Yeah,
gambling
but they're gambling on the
B.
wrong side here, Marks. I mean, the
Smoke goes down here, the round is over.
He's genius. He's kind of in a passive line as well. So if they do come on this, obviously they're coming on this A side. But if he does spot them early enough, he could just save the gun and try.
Guys,
to
it's A. It's A. Guys, it's A.
That might do some damage. Now, of course, now the nade's going to give that intention away. SRB making their rotate over. And Xander on the ult to the back line. So it's going to be a bit of a
Hey, this round is winnable.
The space and the time is
Oh, timing.
Xander.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, there we go.
Yes.
Finds that kill
Yes.
onto Brinks. And that's a big one.
5v3.
Especially with the amount of damage that Brinks has been doing. Gobert going to be tested.
Oh,
this
needed
time.
that. Needed
Zero for a
that.
couple of kills.
It's a
The Duelists
3v3 now.
again lighten up the kill feed on the side of 2G.
Big
This
kill.
save round gets a little bit dicier. Exa is finding
Come on.
a lot of information and too many bodies.
Yes.
QCK
Last one is
on the
round.
outside has to make this one happen down to this 1v1.
Oh.
Exa gets a shot off, but will have to back off here. QCK
Exa,
gonna be
come
around
on,
the
come on.
corner. Exa playing this one brilliantly. Tapping yet again. This QCK just going for that annoyance. Eventually Exa
No.
decides this ain't going to be worth it. Going to be jiggling, peeking this corner. Hopefully going to at least get this kill, but will be taking the ship down as that spike detonates. 2G still alive, 9-11.
Yep, pretty much.
It's expensive round.
Winner of this
though.
map.
And I feel like this late into the game, you do not want.
It'd
your
be so
economy
hard for
to be
SRB to
2G,
come
right?
back, so
He's There's a sign of the
I imagine the
cross, man.
pressure is on
Respect.
for both teams.
You gotta pull all the cards for this one, man. I don't blame him.
If there was a reason to become religious, you know?
Oh, I love that. I actually
Damn,
love
needed that kill.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah, and
But yeah, an expensive round. I want to see the economy here because we didn't really get it. Oh yeah, I mean this is all in.
Okay, but
this round right here is
if
so
2G
important for 2G.
loses
If
round,
they
they're
lose this,
pretty
the
much
economy's
gonna have to
completely
force.
Broken. It's in shambles. SRB will not.
I mean,
only
any
move up to
death
that point, but
from here on
potentially
out, they're
claim-
gonna have to force.
just
I mean,
pretty
same
much
thing for
force a really
SRB.
awkward purchase for
If they
2G,
lose
so
this
it's gonna
round,
be
it's pretty
a
much a tie game.
advantageous, map for SRB if they can close this one up. So a lot of pressure on this one. Not surprised to see 2G taking their time, being diligent this time around.
Come on, some spam, some spam. Jet is low.
Ready to go.
Nice kill.
Gonna be good, but Xander just a little bit better.
Big.
Inside
Oh,
that smoke, looking
needed
for a
that
little bit
second
more.
one.
QCK and FRZ finding their kill. Satellite.
Come
throws
on.
Gaps, but QCK still being questioned and still giving answers. Satellite still alive here. Might find the bit of an awkward timing.
And they're
Still,
wedged.
it's complete disruption from 2G, but no, stalemate on both sides.
Oh,
That's a huge find. I mean,
Come
that's exactly what they're
on.
waiting for, right? That site player to peek. They have smoke up completely cut off. The amount of space that 2G was able to get on that site take is so frustrating to deal with if you're SRB, right? There's so many crucial fights that they needed to win, but unfortunately, it's 2G coming out on top. 3 players alive as well. That's exactly what they want. And SRB on the back foot here. 2G closing the gap. Going on the 10th. Oh, there's a hunter, Marks.
Smoke really
Good
needs to keep
kill.
this operator alive. A little bit aware of it, but
Oh.
QCK. Oh my goodness me. Had a bit of a sleeper map on map number 1 all those hours ago. But man, has just started to really heat it up. And honestly, this is what we needed to see out of that Jet Duelist, right? Like just being able to go in, find those kills, and play as a solo player in some of these retake scenarios.
I don't know if sorry, I was paying attention to the sky flash. I think that was Nature's flash. He was trying to flash for his teammate around the corner, but it landed in Gobert's smoke, or in QCK smoke, excuse me. I thought that was his teammate's flash.
All
for a little
right.
bit. I thought that was Davis's
It's
flash,
just gonna
to
be a
honest. But it ended
straight
up
B
being Nature's.
hit.
That's really unfortunate. That extra flash would have been awesome on site. It's a little bit unfortunate for SRB.
Leviathan default or
SRB is
1.
completely invested. Not much to work with except a couple of stingers, a couple of shares, and the bandit, of course, buffed bandit that is. Is Xander the bandit? We're about to find out, Marks.
They recleared A.
Challenged
It's a
by
B
FRZ
hit.
and
Ooh, big kill by
temporarily
Smoke.
An unbelievable kill there.
Ooh,
Okay.
2.
Making this one work, Smoke. Still as sharp as
Big
ever.
kill.
Nature finding
Guys,
a bit
don't
of
throw.
timing.
Don't
Not
throw.
like this,
Don't
down to 2. Oh, bad time to pick up a
throw.
weapon. Brinks still alive. The Omen player who has brought so much success to 2G
Rafter.
after so many rounds goes for the double teleport up top here.
Okay, we have a
SRB
flank.
Get their flank online. They will
Double
be able to
flank.
at least pick up one of the
Just
rifles
hold
on the way
heaven, don't
in.
die.
Nature
If
already
we give
has
up
that
heaven, the
phantom
round might be
Here
over.
comes
Even
the
though it's
flank,
planted for
just around the
default.
corner, Smoke.
Or a
At
safe
least
plan.
aware where Briggs' position may be.
They grab some
Xander
guns.
now has a weapon ready to go. Sova's going to be shooting out of this plane in just a second.
Oh, crosshair placement.
Xander spots at least one out the smoke.
Stay alive, stay alive, stay alive.
But unfortunately, it blinds
Oh,
smoke up
come
top
on,
and
come
heaven.
on,
Xander
come
finds
on.
that first one. Brinks now has to kind of make this one work, but it simply will not happen. Shopify Rebellion Black electric on their feet. Now found
Jesus.
map point.
Yeah, I mean, they know what this round means, right? Not only is it the map point, but the economy here is really being tested for 2G. It's going to be a bit of a broken purchase here, potentially. It's just 2 sheriffs and 2 stingers, man. That was it. That's
Lucas
all they
to
had to work
go.
with in that round. They made it
Who do you
work.
got? You got SRB, right?
I mean, these 2 kills are disgusting.
Easy,
Reaching
right?
catches FRZ on the lurk as well. Exa does get timing, but man, I think the one thing that we can definitely say for certain.
Man,
is the
I've
fact
seen
that the
so many
communication, the team play here for
instances in
SRB is
where
not really skipping a beat. Like, yeah,
SRB
look,
throw
they
a
got
man
ran over for the
advantage.
first few
I'm
rounds
just
after
scarred.
they
I got
kind of came back
PTSD.
live, but I mean, they're still moving as a unit, right? Like, yeah, maybe they're not winning the sight holds and they're not winning the fights, but they're still trying to play together. They're still trying to do things as a unit. And here we go. The final round here for 2G, potentially. A bit of a
Hey,
broken purchase.
everybody
3
has a
rifles to work
gun.
with. Information early on
Close
here
out
for
the
SRB,
round.
but 2G not really wanting the mid-round right here, Marks. They're going right in.
Taking heaven control.
Yeah, there are those
They're out of
ultimates.
sight.
Rightfully so. We see
Good
them back
dash.
off there. Smoke's able to get out of way.
Waste an ult.
Showstopper doesn't find the value that was necessary.
Xander gets a
Sure,
kill,
that
has
flood is
ult,
gonna be
but
effective.
we don't
He's
really
getting
have
on
any
there, but
power
I think
ults.
that was SRB's plan. Just play it a little bit slow and get themselves nice and grouped up. X has got an excellent flank here. He's gonna
Big
be
kill.
adjusted. Brinks
Huge.
gets caught off guard, and now the SRB flood can kind of happen. Okay, QCK at least able to make up for mistakes. Takes a little bit of damage. It's neither here nor there. Satellite now going in onto the
Come on,
site
big kill,
here.
big kill, big kill.
Gamix, a little
Big
bit of
kill, big
unfortunate
kill.
timing, but not able
Good
to
jump
find
peek.
anything.
Oh,
The point
almost
goes
got
to Xander, finds a couple of very
3.
key kills down to this 2v2 scenario.
Oh
QCK
my
through
god.
a smoke,
How?
and FRZ finds the last.
How is it this
Backs
close?
Against the wall, 2G. They stay alive and now are 1 round away from forcing OT. Oh
Yeah, but it
my
shouldn't be the
God,
close against the
QCK's
sub.
kills,
That's what
man.
I'm saying.
They were so important.
I think TG just
The
have a
kill
really
on
good
flank
game
to
plan.
clear
They're
out
making a
Exa,
lot of
obviously the
trades,
player
and the
who's
coach has
having a
been pretty
phenomenal
good.
tournament
Like
so
he hasn't
far.
been,
And then the
any
second
dead
smoke-
weight.
The second kill was a falling
So I mean, it
knives
just
through
looks like a
smoke onto
regular
Xander.
team,
Like,
surprisingly.
what?
But
Actually,
losing against a
what?
sub that's a coach.
Second timeout, the final timeout
is
here
a
for
really
SRB.
bad look.
I mean, rightfully so, man. You have it. You might as well use it. I kind of miss the economy, so I'm not entirely sure what it looks like right now for SRB, but I can't imagine it's looking perfect. It's going to be
Man,
absolutely
a
rad.
gun
Complete
round
turn of events here.
retake, and they
2G
couldn't close it
looking to
out.
Bring this into OT.
I'm
A
forever
lot to work with
scarred.
here in this one.
Yeah, I mean, once again, when we talk about that
I'm
momentum,
forever scarred.
looking so much on the side of 2G. They look so good right now. Like, you know that they're feeling great about everything. SRB, they just need a couple of seconds. Cool
Let's
things
just close
down.
out the round, boys.
Pressure mounting right now, especially given all of the circumstances that have been going on. Of course, it's nothing to say to take away from 2G, though. Like you said, that was some ridiculous, insane play. And even when it seemed like it was all going to
Okay,
fall
we
apart
can
after
still
X finds
buy
that first kill,
gun
2G
v
finally
gun.
back in.
Don't
And
really
insane
have any
players, I wouldn't
ults
say that
to work
QCK's been
with.
having a slow tournament, but he hasn't
Same
really been playing to the
time.
same level that he has domestically, and I think now we're finally seeing him come
FRZ
alive.
could
And,
grab
I mean, man, this
Viper's
is the best
Pit.
time to do it. Like, if you're gonna come alive in this event, like this is the time to do that. He's 25
Oh,
and
what's
12.
that audio?
Insane score line. 2G's had a lot of pressure on this A side so far, right? They've been slamming it nonstop, so this pressure pulls that extra player from SRB. It weakens the mids, it
Okay.
weakens the B defenses.
Exa
and they
can't
can
die.
finally just
Exa.
take on to
Ooh, big kill
Important
by
one to
Exa
find.
again.
Holds it down,
Exa
closes it down,
again.
and
Let's
SRB
get.
maintains their
We got the
advantage.
first kill. Let's convert the round.
Getting caught in the crossfire. QCK not necessarily able to secure that kill. Like this positioning from Satellite, given the previous pushes up
Jesus.
that 2G have done, but this time it's all 2G looking at that middle presence.
Okay, I'm surprised that Satellite isn't really thinking about the timing in vent. Nobody's really watching his.
As long as the Satellite doesn't
This
just right,
flank.
that's how this works now.
Okay,
that's
Nature
how it
got
works now. I think he's in
big
the
kill,
one-shot
big kill,
range.
big kill,
Just
big
FRZ
kill,
moves
big kill,
back.
big
Oh, he
kill.
moves closer. Oh, hello.
Oh, what?
No way.
What?
No.
Vent, big.
All on smoke now.
Oh, missing a couple of shots. Important ones as well.
Satellite, bro. No. What are we doing?
Now Xander up against the world. Viper Spit gets deployed as well, just to stall things out. Gabix has no idea what is going on here. Xander just taking his time.
Oh, we can only win to time.
First kill is going to be under pressure. 15 seconds left. Just has to stall things out. But now Xander's the last person alive. Doesn't just have to deny the spike, but has to stay alive all the way until the bloody end and just can't quite do it. Unbelievable. The form that 2G have returned with is simply looking sublime.
I think at every round they get here,
what is SRB doing?
They're just going to feel more and more energized, man, as time goes on. But OT stakes are reset, economies reset.
You get another man advantage. We lose out on this kill.
Yeah, right?
We don't clear corners, bro, and he's so low.
Oh, it's so unfortunate. X also dies on the rotate in as well. I mean, it's just unfortunate events occurring here for SRB. 2G staying in the game off of QCK and FRZ's efforts in this one. OT now. 2G on the defense. All right. Let's see what they got going on here. I like the approach. Sky getting the end towards the A side. Standard split things. I like the Brinks'
big glass off for smoke.
It's gonna kind of deny a little bit of the space that SRB is looking for, and it's just a guessing game here in the mid round as the pressure for SRB looks to be towards the vent side.
Oh, FRZ does get spotted out here. A little bit of information gained. A satellite is just kind of spraying through the smoke, keeping them at arm's length. They're trying to understand how to navigate their way around mid, but SRB, they just default and play things nice and slow for the time being.
Big kill. Needed that.
Attack op, man. It's disgusting.
In Smoke's hand, yeah. It's crazy.
And you know what's insane is it.
Hey, minute left. Looks like an A hit for SRB.
To play against a really good attack opper, especially on this map where like you need to jiggle and you need to jump spot things. And if you're the type of opper that
I mean, regardless, that smoke tells that they're either splitting through ramp,
to kind of jiggle for info,
leaning towards an A hit.
It's really
Omen can rotate.
Shift all over towards the A side.
Especially if they're clearing out B main, they have the read.
SRB now
do SRB
exactly what 2G needs. 30 seconds left on the board. Smokes are going to dictate that, and it's all the final.
Satellite, big kill. Okay.
Satellite goes in.
It's a 3v3 though. They're bunkering site. It's a 2v3.
Going a little bit more in 2G's favor.
Big kill. Kill the anchor. Kill the anchor.
So close and he just doesn't yield.
Just give it to him, man.
It's going to be the spike down here. Nature gets that plant, Gobera.
Come on, Smoke. Big kill. No.
Walks right into it, but Smoke just a little bit too trigger finger hungry. Oh my goodness me. It almost happened, but Xander closes that one out.
Okay, I'm not going to lie. If Smoke did hit rare smoke whiff, and then that guy doubled them in one round, I don't know
what
if
the
their
fuck
mental
is this
strong enough
game?
for that, man. That would have been absolutely heartbreaking, man. Smoke so rarely whiffs, and then if he whiffs that into a double kill, that's it. Just wrap it up, man. Like just actually wrap it up.
And you're talking about these players' hearts. I don't think my heart can take that. Like, oh my god.
Yes, real.
Bruh, this game is too close.
Like this, you know?
This game should have been over.
Smoke's kills though. Holy. Wow. I'm surprised we're getting this level of play after all the events have happened, man. It deserves so much respect on the players' ends. Like the passion is
Jesus,
unbelievable, man.
Yeah.
Insane.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is too, like, this is them in their most like primal form, if you will. Like, you know, they're tired, everybody's exhausted, they just have to lock back in.
It's pure
everything
passion, man.
Just against you in the world, and you
Jesus,
gotta play
man.
for this spot because you've got your eyes set on this. And I'm gonna tell you something, no matter who wins this matchup, this is gonna help these players grow by so much. Like the resilience being fostered in this.
Okay, defensive round. We have Smoke op again. Smoke is taking aggro.
Absolutely.
Peek at an A main.
Changes your life too. Like you win here, your
Info.
life will be changed, you know?
Could be a straight B hit.
It's really just the simplest way I can put it, man. There's so much here. Like if there's no mental energy, there's soul, man. That's all that matters.
Okay,
Let's go.
big
Here we go.
blind.
Fast hit from
Ooh.
2G. The B side this time to kind of switch things up.
Get the kill, get the
Xander
kill,
here
get the
with a little
kill.
play.
Nice dodge. Stay alive, stay alive, stay alive.
Able to find QCK in that
Big kill,
tricky
big kill.
angle
Stay
there.
alive,
Exa
stay
as well.
alive.
Look at
Finding
FRZ.
Guevara on top.
Okay.
FRZ, though, trades that one right back,
Aggro
and actually it's a
timing.
cancel.
Please,
Gotta
nature,
deal with
please.
this pesky Viper.
Please,
Goes all the way
nature.
over
What the
there. FRZ simply
fuck?
cannot be stopped. Nature going down. Rotation, though, from 2G will get called to move towards this A site. The thing is, though, with FRZ on this angle, SRB can't really
If they
pass
die to
safely.
this.
They have to be so careful. Satellite going to be up to the chopping block next. Xander.
He's so
somehow
low.
is
He's
not
so
able to find that kill.
low.
FRC so low.
Hey, Smoke's
But we'll
here.
keep everybody alive. Smoke on the site with that operator.
They're
and
going
actually
back to
2G called
B.
the
They're
cancel.
going back
They're
to
gonna be
B.
moving
He's
back
so
towards
low.
the B site. If Xander finds his kill, though, it could be disastrous.
Yeah, I mean, they know exactly that Xander is the final B player right here. They've killed the other one.
30 seconds.
Avoiding Smoke's off is so smart. It's a really heads-up call. Xander's gonna
Big kill, big kill, big kill. Still alive, stay alive.
And he's still out and about, and he's looking for more, and he
He's so
finds it.
low, he's so
not
low.
going down
Thank
without a
you,
fight. And
thank
the 4K for
you.
Xander to clean
Thank you,
it up,
Xander.
man.
And the
The hero that they needed
fucking
to
map.
close up the map.
Jesus.
SRB off of Xander's back, the vet for the roster, the one who's been having a phenomenal year so far, and a
Bro, this
great
map shouldn't
to
have been
close
this
things
close.
off. Iconic for SRB.
This map
The
shouldn't have
score
been
is
this
1 to
close.
1. We're going the distance, Marks. We're gonna be here all night. I could not be any happier. It's wow.
Man, y'all don't
Yeah.
understand.
This is just unreal, and like you could see the energy in the room. Effie's flying out of his chair as well, just to go back in. But Xander going
I don't
for such a
understand.
risky play to risk it all and comes out king. Makes it so
SRB?
that Shopify Rebellion Black are the team who are
Moist
able
like
to win it. And yeah,
Shopify?
we get this little replay here from
so
Xander
sick.
being able to find so much value.
Finally making
Roy.
tier
I mean,
1.
kudos to FRZ too, man. He put in
Come
all of his
on.
kills were so grindy, like just super high IQ kills, every single one of them. The callback as well, but Xander, man, this is. I mean, he wants it, man. It's just all there is to it. He wants
Jesus.
to win. Look at
Xander
the
4K.
reaction. That's my reaction too, man. Look at that.
Come on, man. Come
We
on.
talk about these players being in
Come
the
on,
primal form,
man.
but at the same time, we're in our primal form, right? Like, it's so crazy, and like, we're getting hyped up for some of these crazy.
Hold up. I know
plays.
Zix
But
is
what-
watching. I want to see his reaction real quick.
All the events have happened, man. It speaks. It deserves.
The words
like,
have
reaction.
stuff out the
Find QCK in that.
Xander here
BP.
with a little plate.
Raid boss down. Is able to find QCK in that tricky angle there. Exa as well.
Look at
Finding
Oh,
FRZ.
wait,
Guevara
I
up
gotta
top.
move, I gotta
FRZ, though,
move.
Trades that one right back, and actually it's a cancel. Got to deal with this pesky Viper just all the way over there. FRZ simply
Is it
cannot
because
be
I'm
stopped.
thinking it?
Nature going down. Rotation though from 2G will get called to move towards this A
So I was
site.
thinking
The
right
thing
there,
is,
I
though,
was like,
with
nature
FRZ
should
on
have this guy.
angle,
Bro, that's what I was saying.
Stop thinking.
Can't really pass safely. They have to be so careful. Satellite going to be up to the chopping block next. Xander somehow is not able to find that kill. FRC so low.
Hey, Smoke's
But we'll
here.
Oh, well, I
keep
can say it
everybody
like this. I
alive.
think 2G's
Smoke
favored to win the
on
round
site
now.
with that operator, and actually 2G called the cancel.
Like, they're going
moving
away
back
from
towards
smoke.
this
That's
B
smart.
site.
2G's for sure favored to win
Xander
this
finds
round.
his kill, though. It could be disastrous.
Yeah,
I can
they
say
know
that,
exactly
right?
that Xander is the final B player right here. They've killed the other one.
30
Damn,
seconds.
Xander said it was a
It's
1v3.
so smart. It's a really heads-up call.
Look at
Xander's gonna
Xander.
make a play. He's gonna go for the
No
spam,
way.
and he's
That was
still
a cool
out and
play.
about. He's
Unfortunately,
looking for
2G's gonna
more,
win the
and he
round.
finds it. He's not going down without a fight. And the 4K for Xander.
W
man,
Jinx.
Pop off,
Oh, man.
King.
The hero that they needed.
W Jinx.
Pop
Close
off
up the map.
Xander. That's my
SRB
guy.
Off of Xander's back,
That's
the
my
vet for the
guy.
roster, the one who's been having a
That's W
phenomenal
passion.
year so
Wait,
far,
Smoke's tall as shit.
and a
What?
Great map to close things off.
Wait,
Iconic
Smoke's tall as
for
hell.
SRB.
Good
This
at
type of operative, hyper-aware,
enabling him
all these
before, but I think
specific
they've
Hold up, I
improved a
need
lot
to
at doing
see
so.
the previous round.
Final hit.
The one where
Satellite
Smoke
goes in.
with
Oh,
the
God.
off
He's
shot.
able to find one, but it's
Shot,
gonna be
that's-
a
And then
shot.
the
Brinks actually
Red
is
fucking
still
Gobert
Gilbert
almost got 2.
So things going a little bit more in 2G's favor. Still a 3v3. Smoke with the attack off. He's so close and he just doesn't yield.
Just
And
give it to him,
finally-
man.
Nah, see,
How
this
the
was
fuck did
crazy.
they
Right
win?
down here. Nature gets
How
that
did they
flank
go
Gobert,
through and win?
who's not
I said, oh no,
necessarily
it's
had
not good.
This
and then
stuff
they
was
won.
crazy.
in this series
Is it the
so
power
far.
of my
Lost
jinx?
right
Whoa,
into it,
whoa,
but
whoa, whoa, whoa.
Smoke
They lost.
just
They
a
lost a
little
round.
bit too trigger finger hungry.
Oh,
Oh
W save.
my goodness.
W save at the end. I thought I actually almost jinxed
Xander
that.
closes that one out.
Okay, last
Hold
one,
on,
last
I'm
one, last
just
one.
alert.
As that spike detonates,
I need to
2G
see.
still alive.
What a
Bears
brutal
smoke.
day.
or in QCK smoke. Man, that was it. That's all they had to work with in that round. They made it work. I mean, just pretty much level that he has.
No, we have 15 seconds left.
Finally see him come alive, and I mean, man, this is the best
Oh,
time.
this is the part of the VOD that's going to be overwritten.
Like, this is the time to do that. He's 25 and 12. Insane score line.
Fast forward a little bit.
Starting to tournament, man.
Looking at
These two.
Works now.
There's a candy up here. Come get it.
FRZ move back. Oh, he moves closer. Oh, hello.
Oh,
no way. No.
Bro, he's just like me.
It's all on smoke now.
He got the fucking candy. He got the candy and lived.
Force out the flash here, but now has
See, now this is lazy.
Oh my fucking god, worst day ever.
Up against the world. Viper Spit gets deployed as well, just to stall things out. Gabix has no idea what is going on here. Xander just taking his time. Finds that first
Damn. If Xander had a smoke sooner, he could have had an anchor smoke to play in.
Xander's the last person alive.
He gets a smoke, but he knows they're close. He can't smoke. Almost
Bro,
gets to
NTNT. Fuck.
Unbelievable.
Jesus, man. Why the fuck is this game so close? In the meantime, I know that I saw Zix because I was watching Zix earlier. Playing like this 3-0. Roll your, oh yeah, your 3-0 PCT roster. Right now, we have 3 minutes, 3 minutes 30. So in the meantime, what are we gonna do? We're gonna do, this is my first time playing, so I'll play normal. I'll play in America's seasonal role form default prime form. Oh, okay, I see. So we'll do double duelist America's seasonal, which means that it depends on the year, like 2004 form versus their overall peak form. And then normal, I'll just play since it's my first time. All right, let's run it. 23 vitality. Damn, this is kind of garbage. I mean, we're definitely not making a 3-0 run with this team. Twistin, Duelist, Mulsi, Initiator. I think I have to go with Mulsi just because I'm pretty sure he played on Ascend when they're in EMEA. Should I reroll? Do I want to pick up an IGL already? Since he is the highest rated, I'm thinking about, I can probably get a better IGL. But since he's a Sentinel controller, he's the highest rated. I'll just pick him up. I'll pick him up as the Sentinel. Let's go. Next one. G-Light Gaming 25. Rarga. Damn, Rarga's only a 75 at this point. Happy Way as the Sentinel. Damn, I already picked him up. Picked up a Sentinel. I think his best form is on the Sentinel role. Because I've seen him do some crazy stuff on Cypher. But since we don't have a controller role, I think we'll pick up Happy Way. Damn, he used to play Yoru. We'll pick up Happy Way. Next run. Paper X Perfect 2026 season. Ooh. We need a duelist. Something Jing Envy. We haven't picked up an initiator. We're probably not going to get a better initiator. I would pick up something. But I think I'm going to go with Envy. Yep, I'll go with Envy. Now we're 24. Eesh. It's not looking good. We have to pick CNED. He's the only legit duelist. No regrets. No regrets. DE25, Yudotan and Ban. Jesus. I think Yudotan is the easy one. And a roller coach. Ibsen. Hey, we only lose to Envy. Jesus. Oh, damn. Win a Masters trophy? Damn. We lose to Loud? Win stage 1 again? Damn, back-to-back trophies? Win the regional champs? How do we do? Only top 4? Jeez. Happyway star player. I mean, of course Happyway is a star player. I mean, he's a goat. Alright, let's run it back. Let's check real quick. How much time do we have?
Have played, to be honest, because they
Probably 5 more minutes. I gotta imagine. Alright, let's do it again. Let's do Pacific. We'll keep double duelists. Let's try hard since I didn't do any rerolls. Alright, let's do it. Cloud9 2026. Oh, this is the beginning of the year, so this is even with their new additions. I mean, I like Vic on the controller. I think he's, if we're at this point and we're not getting a higher rating, I think Vic is a solid controller that we can pick up pretty easily, considering that Oxy is on a duelist. He's not that high rated. We'll pick up Vic. Easy. 25. Nova. Damn, I haven't really watched that much of Nova. We already picked up a controller. Most likely, oh, an 80 overall initiator versus 77 overall sentinel. I haven't picked up an IGL. I think I'm gonna go with the 70. I could probably pick up a better initiator. I think I'm gonna go with the initiator just in case. Furia. It's not looking good. Khalil, Marza, Havoc. This team was not good at all. Quick check real quick. Think we're good for the time being. Havoc, Marza, Khalil. And he's on our off roll. Jesus. This is not looking good. 65, 60 raised. We're definitely not making it out of regional. Alright, we'll pick him as their Senti. Team Liquid, 23, Safe Yampi, Redgar. Damn, 84 overall Nats. The Safe on Duelist, instant lock. Crew, 25, Kesnet. We got our Duelists. I don't know who these coaches are. Jesus. Okay, we qualify to playoffs. Oh, it's not looking good. Maybe if we made this in Americas. Let's do it again. This is a clear wash. Let's see. Oh, looks like we're back.
That cipher. I mean, we've been seeing Exa mostly play either the Harbor or the Viper, right? And has had expert timings of navigating things around, but Exa has just been so annoying on the cipher. The couple of times that we have seen SRB play this map. On the flip side, 2G, I mean, it's going to be a very similar plan, very similar idea as to a lot of their previous maps. It's all going to be about going for those quick push-ins, try to find a little bit of value, and then back off. But on a map like Haven, I think that Brinks can get a lot more value on some of those aggressive pushes just because of how open this map is.
And I mean, even just looking with the difference of the compositions, you're talking about that fast aggression coming out, having that Neon to really be able to kind of build on that chaos. I absolutely love it. But looking at SRB, again, when you're talking about Exa, I just think of all the past times we've seen him, even not on the Cypher, where he gets the most annoying lurks, the amount of backstabs that he's able to get, and looking at a free-site map like Haven, I'm so excited for that, especially too, I mean, for SRB, we saw how exhausted they were when we started off split, but looking at a new energy right now, even if like right now,
Streamboo.com, no
new
way.
energy that we saw at the end of last game. I'm excited for their own firepower for this one. I feel like we should be ramped up after that.
Another bot.
I would imagine so. Like, you saw them all flying out of their seats. Effie's joining the rest of the squad after heartbreak. Oh, he had a ton to say. Any lip readers in chat? But you know, like, they were all feeling the momentum. But then on the flip side, like I've been talking about, 2G is that squad where they literally just need a pop off to start feeling themselves again. And we saw the impact that players like FRZ, like QCK, like Brinks can have when they are in those situations. And
start the match. Start the match.
Because
Start
they're
the
still playing
match.
with a sub with their head coach Gabix in the server because Shinom couldn't get a visa into here. I need to remind everybody of that because that is unbelievable gameplay coming out from 2G given all the circurstances.
I don't really see TG's Haven. We pretty much have only played, at least the matches I've only watched. For SRB,
FRZ God, of course, just playing in every single role.
There's
It has been
Ascent,
wonderful. But starting off as we get into the game already,
Breeze.
a lot of posts up over this seaside. Smoke posted up with the Sheriff.
Along with
such a nice opener, like 2 seconds into the round.
Was
and
it Ascent and Breeze?
2G just
There's
dispersed.
Ascent Breeze. Oh, it was Ascent Breeze.
Your opponent, that single shot will do just
Lotus?
that. QCK
Oh, double peek
so
at a mid.
Gonna be good, and
Double
2G
for
actually
Satellite.
just don't have anything, so Satellite find a couple of those kills there as Brinks gets ready to attack C.
What a strong start already.
Good blind.
Having to break through the wires.
Oh, SRB, you're just too good.
Smoke is there. Already 1v5 situation. Looking so close to a flawless for Shopify Rebellion. Jersey God, not enough to get it done. 3 in the round for Satellite. And I mean, the Phoenix already getting so many alt orbs. I mean, Satellite can do so much with that.
And you see as well now Xander being the one who's screaming in their mics. I mean, we're so used to Nature really being that kind of player who's very vocal, right? Like, has to be the backbone in the comms to try and calm everybody down here. But Satellite getting activated to me is an excellent sign because Satellite also thrives in that chaotic environment. And as a result of that, you know, this is being set up for success. Satellite's going to start feeling himself. The duelist.
Oh, no.
And unfortunately,
I mean, haven't you ever wished that you could be watching Valorant at 2 a.m. from your favorite Americas region? Because boy, do I have the opportunity for you. I mean, as we wait, hopefully this is just a little bit of a short one. Make sure everything is sound, a little precautionary, but it wouldn't be, we just gotta get one more for the road marks. One more.
Yeah, where's the one wish roll at this point? I'm breaking one of those. We're making a wish right now.
I've seen that movie. We are not.
Okay, all right, never mind. Cool. I mean, listen, if I was to burn my one.
Let's see Zix's reaction.
Moving around.
Zix, you only been live for 15 minutes.
Just quite yet.
For free. Wait, what do you mean for free?
SRB trying to peer over onto the 2G side. I am a little bit
Jesus.
confident given the fact that some of these players are moving around and no one's taken off their headsets just quite yet. The quizzical looks of SRB trying to peer over onto the 2G side just to try and figure out really what is going on. And well, we're back.
Awesome. I don't even know what to say at this point, Marks. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, we can talk about the amazing flawless we just saw. We can talk about the energy renewed, and hopefully an energy that isn't going to be sapped by what is currently happening on our screens. Be a great start for SRB. It's a haven. We love that for them.
I would say so. I mean, once again, we're starting to see the duelists get a little bit more activated. I mean, given the fact that these players have been around this entire
Jesus,
day, which
man.
is still just absolutely insane to me. So,
Okay, if they take their
another moment to give
headphones
our
off,
flowers
then
to these
it's
players for sticking through all of this and still wanting to compete after all of this. Like, this has got to be a grueling day. But watching Satellite and Smoke start to come online and feel a little bit more just like, you know, they're running it down
Lucas
in
the
ranked and
Goat.
able to find
Should
so
we go
much
back?
value. I think that is a good start for SRB.
We go back.
But yeah,
3-0.
Well, Sierra,
Yeah.
how are you doing?
You know, I'm chilling. I really enjoyed casting that one round with you, Marks. That was an awesome round of Valorant. I mean, I'm doing good. You know, could be a little bit better, but like
Awesome
we're
gameplay.
vibing, we're chilling as we.
Awesome.
How are you
Great.
doing, Marks?
You know, we're hanging in here. It is kind of crazy that we've never actually casted Valorant together before. I was trying to think back in the day when we've worked some events together, but I don't think we've ever actually casted before. And I was pretty excited to come into this banger between SRB and 2G just because, you know, hey, map number 3, we
Wait, I
reset
just
the
realized, is the
scoreboard 1-1,
host
but unfortunately,
casting?
sometimes the world has other plans for us.
Yeah, we weren't meant to cast together. That's so sad. But Twitch chat, how are you guys doing this fine evening? Who has work early in the morning? You number 2. I mean, we go the
Wow, it is the
distance.
coach.
We get an overtime.
They're not
and
the
we
coach,
get
the host.
Roman will deny
On this map has looked so good, guys. They're 2-1 on the map. I mean, even their only loss was to Lamar. They played a fool, but
to take it. All right, we'll go.
the fact that they're running an old meta comp, they're going to be very drilled against the Phoenix Jet.
All right, well, going into this with a tied game, this is an opportunity for a team to take advantage.
I want to talk about it. I don't know how effective that's going to
Man,
be.
what happens
because
if there's
you're
no
tired,
casters?
Caffeine ain't going to help
That's
you
what
too
I
much
wanna know.
there.
This has gone from a Valorant broadcast to an educational stream, everybody.
We're just gonna see the players and their HUD.
I mean, what time is it over there? 9 p.m.?
I think, yeah, it
10?
should be a two-hour delay, I believe. Or, sorry, 2-hour time difference between
From all of
where we
us?
are and, yeah, over here in
Okay.
the Eastern Standard Time Zone.
Oops.
Oh, so they're probably, you know, they probably play Valorant all night. Surely, right?
Yeah, at
Just-
what
it's
point do
just
they
another
say,
day in
hey,
the
it's getting
office."
too late?
Like,
Let's
you
just
think
wrap it
about
up.
and I
We'll
bet
do it
these guys
tomorrow
are just
morning.
queuing up ranked solo, you know, after a certain get into those demon hours, ready to just run things down. But unfortunately,
We're
I
about
mean,
to get Demon Hour Valorant? Whoa. Whoa.
you want to see 2G come alive? Listen, I'm scared of Demon Hours 2G. I'm gonna be so real with you based on how they were playing already.
But I mean, Demon Hour SRB is also terrifying. Like, Xander already seemed to be hitting like Demon Hour that last game. That was the most like,
Man,
I'll do it myself.
imagine
moment
SRB
coming
are
out
down a
of him,
map
right? Like, you just want SRB to be
or down
paused,
2
right?
maps,
You know?
and they
It's
have
a
to
fun
deal with
one,
another
but
tech pause.
Instead of listening to this little podcast between the two of us as we're looking to figure out what these issues are, we're going to be taking a hopefully short break. We will see you all hopefully real soon.
Oh no. Oh no. I need to see. I need to see.
Wake up. It's gotta be.
Short break.
This is actually what purgatory feels like. It's gotta be. It's gotta be what purgatory feels like. There's no other answer. Guys. Did I die? Am I in an endless loop?
That's so funny. We're just never gonna end. We're never gonna get the final who goes to VCT Americas. Jesus, man. Alright, let's go back to Pacific. We'll do hard. No wonder why. I see now. No wonder why we got the worst version of Furia. Zeus Sop? How is Sop only 76? Jesus, man. Zeus. Yeah, I think we gotta pick Sop. Easy. On to the next one. Barrel. In this iteration, without Foxy 9. Klaus, Sexy, Zuna, Cinder. I already have my duelist. I can pick up Zuna as my initiator. Yeah, I think I'll just pick up my initiator. We're trying to make all 3. Paper X 25, perfect. Batman, thing, something still low rated. I think I have to pick up Forsaken on the controller roll. Or Jing on the double duelist. I think I gotta balance it out. Devi on the Senti. Ooh. There's a lot of good controllers, but not controller. Yeah, I'll just pick up Forsaken. RQ in 23. Damn, I started watching VALORANT in 23. But I wasn't watching this version of RQ. Jeez, X-Feral, no. I gotta pick up my Sentinel. It's still doable. DRG 25. Yes. On Duelist. Damn, I just realized my Albin gap is ISO. Let's double check real quick. Minute 30, hopefully. Bukashu on 80, why not? Oh, I did not mean to do that. Good thing it didn't go through. Alright, let's go. Kick off easy. First seed. Oh, how? We lose to Zeta in the grand finals? Nah. That isn't. How the hell is that realistic? We go through global RQ Zeta and Zeta in the grand finals? Nah, you're kidding. At least when they get third. Man. Are we back in? Are we back in? Oh, we're back in. Perfect.
Fire Rebellion reminder, flawless on their pistol. Heading into the second one, I mean, we got the buy-ups now. Exa right away being able to hold down the fort. Marks, I'm so excited for some more Valorant.
Now the shackles are off. Smoke as well, getting a bit of information.
Good
And it's an
kills.
excellent double trade with Nature just kind of going off of that one. And yeah, I mean, once again,
Yes.
a little bit of a tech pause there, but the SRB boys are looking
Come on,
great
let's
and
go.
Still making sure to play everything
kill.
nice and coordinated as Smoke has
I want a
just decided that
flawless
he just
eco
wants to end
or
this
anti-eco
game,
round.
end the suffering, and find that win this round.
Just a casual back-to-back flawless, unless Brinks can make something happen here. With Exa on the other side of the wall, though, I feel like we should be able to see the nail in the coffin pretty quickly for Shopify to get their second on the board. Sure enough.
Let's go.
I mean, again, if we're looking at keeping an energy
Let's
up, don't be so vain. There we
go.
go. If we're looking at keeping an energy up To come
Let's
back from the tech into a flawless is a nice
go.
way to do so.
Yeah. And once again, I cannot understate the value of smoke starting to heat up on this map, especially on this defense. We know what this guy can do with the sniper rifle in hand, and it is disgusting. And now just making sure to find those kills, get that support for nature to also come online, but be this level of aggressive while still being supported by the rest of them. I'm gonna be so real with you. If I had to wait like 5 hours to complete map number 2, I would not still have that level of coordination with my team. So excellent stuff coming out as we enter into this rifle round now. For
Satellite was trying to take an early
Still,
time in
though,
towards
SRB,
grass.
they've got weapons of their
Let
own,
me
so
head up
this
towards
is
the
going to
window
be competitive.
to get some info. Default
Certainly will
KJ.
be. Try to spam over on the C site, but Exaplane so
Some
far
sprays
back,
from
not letting
long.
any of those stray bullets at
Some
all. Maybe a little slow push
some
up
anti,
towards the C side, and a
some
little bit of
anti-Sobo
alert
shocks.
towards A. Smoke though hidden down in sewers.
Oh,
Maybe
you replaced
further
his
up push,
trip.
That's gonna be the question. Oh, just tucked into the corner over there.
Yeah, and look at that.
Oh, what is
trap
this
wire.
line?
It's so annoying to deal with. They
Looks
have
like they're gonna
nothing.
head back into
They'll
A,
get it down unless they
but they
extend that
are
shock
going
dart.
towards smoke.
Decide not to
So
do it.
careful.
He only has a
Excellent stall
marshal.
from SRB. This is one of the issues.
Smoke
Fuji
leaves
had
this
in
line.
their
They might be.
finals in Brazil. The reason
Oh, that's
why
good
they are
diligence.
in this tournament in the first place.
Just hold
Going over
short.
from the C site though, now a lot of bodies towards A. Smoke, there's an opportunity for him to get overwhelmed though.
Stay alive,
Marshall
but
back up with the
they're
sheriff.
going
Not
back
gonna
to
try and
C.
dash out instead, take the fight head on, but the
Ooh,
smokes
good
are
job staying
fading.
alive.
Still staying alive now.
Oh,
30
boy.
seconds on the clock. I mean, 2G, they have to make a plan and
Oh,
execute it quickly. That's gonna be a
Exit
good
got
one
caught in
to
a
open up
timing.
the round, but Sight isn't quite so free. Satellite
Okay,
has pushed up
4v4,
forward.
blinded.
Just trying to get
Misses the
more individuals down.
blind.
15 on the
Oh,
clock.
time.
Can they get the spike
Ooh,
down?
big
That is gonna
kill.
be the question. Time's just ticking away. Okay, that's gonna be the timing. Seconds left. Smoke though.
Oh,
Not gonna be enough.
Jesus.
The backstab for 2G to get the first on the board.
Wow, a crazy just wraparound play by FRZ God, who once again has been kind of that player, right? Who's been just so good at finding those timings, so consistent on those lurks. And sure, it looked a little bit whiffy for a
Oh.
second, but still we're able to pull that one back just at the end there. Smoke not able to capitalize on those kills, and you can tell Satellite was just kind of sending it down. hoping
No, they
to find
paused the
that
timer.
opportunity. It was down to the wire for 2G. Once again, maybe a bit of a difference in idea on what was going to happen, but at the end of the day, they're able to scrape together that round. As find ourselves just waiting yet again. Satellite having to run it back available
Jesus,
online.
man, we get one
Couple
round.
of options for SRB to try and Satellite having to run it back available online. Couple of options for SRB to try and challenge this.
Please keep
And
that.
Sierra,
No.
my hopes and dreams. They've been
What tech
shackled,
pause?
bound to the under. I think I
close?
might.
Jesus, man, what's going on? What is going on?
Oh man. Oh man. Yeah. Yo, this is not what I expected. Hopping on a cat.
Yeah.
Jesus,
It's-
man.
It's tough. I feel like that. I don't want to just keep on saying the same thing, but that's
Let's
tough,
have the real
guys.
conversation. Where's the real conversation? So Ash and Shiloh
No,
aren't the problem.
no.
It's either me, you, or Roy.
Oh
One
no.
of us is the problem. Their headsets are off. It's so cooked.
Yeah. I mean,
If we're getting word though, I think it's an easy.
Where's 6?
keep an eye on here, but
I mean,
Yeah,
throwback
did
to
he end
core when
stream?
he's showing off all the
Love
money.
Xander. Look at
like,
Xander.
Oh,
Such a
yeah,
good looking
that's
dude.
That's probably where it went when he.
And I'm legendary. If I leave the stream with on and then I go there and I'm just here in the background, would that not be fucking nuts? Whoa. The coach. Oh shit. Keep it on the broadcast.
Oh boy. Tech audio this time. Okay. Gives a little bit of information. You see SRB,
Oh,
they're all
shit.
looking over their desk like, uh-oh.
That's the
What's
coach, by the
going on
way.
over there? Smoke, just flexing the wrist a little bit. By the way, he has a really nice watch on. I noticed that. Valorant players and their watches. Something to keep an eye on here, but
I mean,
yeah,
throwback to core when he's showing off all the
Love
money.
Xander. Look at
like,
Xander.
Oh,
Such a
yeah.
good looking
that's
dude.
That's probably where it went. The
Love
watch.
Xander.
It's-
Spamming
to be honest with
Fiki.
you, it's not looking great, especially given the fact that the
You've
2G
lost it?
players were getting out of the seats.
What?
the
I'm
way
just
that they were.
complimenting one of my
Imagine the frustration
besties.
mounting for all of these
And there it
players
is. The chat is
leading
literally just
into coming off
full.
of this massive.
Jesus, man, what is happening?
Look at you guys.
FNS variety.
Wait, she just walked in and out.
Who walked in and out?
She just
stole.
shoplifted.
Oh my god, I can't.
Shoplift! Shooter!
Shoplift.
Jesus, so loud.
No, there's a cop up here. Chill.
Guys, the place is dirty. Can we please?
Bro, what is going on? Guys, what is going on?
Ugh, yeah.
All right. Well, we got a couple more wires to plug in, ladies and gentlemen. So while that is getting started, go get some water. Go get some coffee. Whatever you need. We're going to be taking a break, and after that, the continuation of map number 3.
Man, what is going on?
My back? Where did streamer go? What the? Where's the streamer?
Up in the meantime, back to this. Back to the old things. Back to new things. NG26. Texture. Speedrun. Easy. Ooh, I should have picked Heron. Oh. Oh, that's what call means. Gentlemate 2026. Martine? Ooh. Zeta? Laz? Natural IGL? Come on, man. It's too easy. It's too easy. Trace 26. We'll pick up our controller. Oh, that's what. Okay, I see. Suggest. Easy, Senti. Oh, he wasn't that good on Senti? Really? Really? Why can all of these players play Senti? Quick check. Another 5 minutes. Potter. Ooh. Let's do quick simulate. Proceed. Boost MIBR. Okay. First game. Qualified. Ooh. Back to back. 3-0. 3-0. 3-0. 3-0. Dominant. Nah, you're crazy. Alright, let's try extreme. And then after that, we'll do prime form. KDG this season. Coconut. 2. Think. Ooh, I think I have to go with coconut. The guard 22 Saya player. Valorant IGL. He's probably not that high rated, but Saya player as the duelist. Ooh, natural IGL. I think Valen would be a good, but what are the odds of a better duelist? I think I'll just pick Valen. Quick check. Yep, nothing still. NRG 24. Ethan, natural IGL, but he wasn't that good. We have Victor that could be. We need a sentinel and duelist. I think I'm gonna have to pick. Victor is a good Senti. But Demon wasn't that good this year. And so we're gonna pick Victor on the Cypher. Apex, not good. Not good. Not good. He was pretty good on the Yoru. Batu? Penny? On the Neon, he wasn't that good on the team. But him on the Yoru, I think it's possible. All gamers. Kyra on the Rays. He is on a Rays on our offer, so we'll just go. Look at this. Oh no. Oh no. Top 6. Oh, we didn't make it qualified to. Oh, and we got grouped. Nice.
Times. Do you guys hate me in YouTube chat? $5 from Steven. Okay, that's the actual opposite of hate. Respect, bro. W, Steven. W.
Jesus, man. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do, man? What are we gonna do? No game? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Jesus, man, what are we gonna do? What games do we have? I'm gonna check VLR real quick. See, this game started at 12 p.m. It's already about to be 8:40. Jesus, man. I can't imagine being a player when they deal with that. Bro versus DFM. Then Full Sense. Whoa. Full Sense versus Zeta. Oops. Bro versus DFM. Yeah, Vero are the clear favorites in this game. DFM haven't been looking that great. Full Sense should be the favorite as well. Maybe we can look at what happened today. I didn't really get the chance to watch Liquid. So maybe we can go and look at that for the meantime. Yeah, let's see what's going on over here. Okay, gun round.
That's actually just gonna bring a sheriff in here. It's only really Trex with a full rifle. On the hunt again.
Yeah.
Doesn't connect there though.
No,
There's no light shields on the other side either, so obviously purchasing nothing previously, as I said, does protect that by here in round 3.
Okay.
To mitigate that risk.
GX are determined to get some mid space. Trying to not get caught in an off timing.
NX very cautious about their approach here initially.
We saw how willing
Camo
Liquid was to
stuck in
roll
this
on this
position.
door, right?
Ooh,
Like,
still gets a
Camo
kill.
Camo. You have no right to be doing this. Aura's
Yeah,
been
they're just collapsing on the mid
And
players.
now here's the cavalry, right? The layers to this. This crunch in middle. Liquid aren't letting this go for free.
They don't really have any
And
utility.
a little bit more bravado and confidence during the lights
Their
on.
own wall
Still, Giant X
made
is
him
being
stuck.
massacred. It's all on net. And look at his HP. 10 HP, no step anywhere. 4 alive for Liquid.
They got
Upgrades
caught.
now, filtering through. They've had a
They got caught in their own wall. I'll put this on my second monitor so just I can see if anything pops up.
Camo, yes, it's a Spectre, but still. The fact he's not cleared here.
Spike down mid.
Absolutely fantastic for Liquid.
Oh,
To be able to commit to that. Purpo now, ult in hand.
Yep.
Yeah, it's about halfway except for Nats, but full rifles to boot here. There's only a couple of upgraded pistols. Actually, upgraded pistols across the board for Giant X. Really have an ultimate to offset that, though. You can argue maybe West Side and Jesse if they're able to get their hands on some of these rifles. Well, Liquid played round 2. It's going to be a stark reminder to play a little safer. There was a chance for Giant X to really...
I think a lot of my interest gets put behind Aura as well. He was such a impact player.
Alright, we're gonna
against
put this
Eternal
in
Fire,
2
really
times
held his
speed
own.
just because EMA
Looked
is just a
fantastic,
slow.
but obviously you saw what happened to him
Low
up against Camo
region.
not too long ago. Now he's got to face against Nats here. That's good info, but it's looking like Liquid are very well prepared on this map thus far. It looks like it's been certainly worked on. Purpo's attention mostly dedicated towards main as the split does through the double doors. Nats needs to prepare himself. He's very close by to that camp. Gonna get away from the stun. A little glance towards main, but overwhelmed. Just there though, the cross is perfect. Nice little push and pull. You don't
Took
lose
a
too
while
many
for
more
Net
here
to
if you're
get that
Liquid. You're trying
trade.
to min-max in this.
And he's just
What are
gonna
the remaining
punish.
2 sheriffs and a couple of shock darts for Net.
Oh,
Cool.
Net gets
Okay,
one.
that's a shot. Purpo going to be put back in place. Just kicks then. Okay, takes an individual fight but wins it.
Mini-map moment.
Leaving Flickless in a 1v2 that, hey, he's got the plan for.
And obviously a wall to play behind here as well. Snakebite to hand. Massive gap here, so it's going to take a while for both Kicks and Camo to make their way across. And got to be conscious now that Flickless is going to slip a little further forwards. I think they should know he's not been able to get an upgrade though.
That's
I
got to
thought
be
he was
present.
noted earlier on with the Sheriff, but
Toxins going up.
They're trying to
should
play shoulder to
hear
shoulder. Though. It's
them.
really hard for Flickless to isolate, and he might hit some
Oh,
belters,
yeah,
right?
he
like we've
doesn't
seen.
hear them.
He's so lost though. He's
He's
so
gonna get
unsure where they're
timing.
coming from.
Now he
And
knows.
this will at least indicate where they are.
Oh,
I mean, he's been
timing.
given a fair shot at things, but the shot's just not there to line up.
3
but-
body
That's gonna
shots, not
kill
enough.
both of them. If Flickless just took
yeah.
a glance back that way.
Perfect flash.
Yeah,
Perfect flash.
Camo
So
flashed
good.
me in.
That's really nice. Thank you, Camo. Player over. They've got Trex quite nearby, 2 away from his ult.
Next
But maybe
round.
just cognizant of the ult. It's little play there. Nothing to be done. ult to slow things down. Rotations en route. Can Flickless potentially get behind them? That's something. Great info, but couldn't quite get a kill off it.
Kicks was just stuck in kind of jumping up onto the middle of the site here. Unable to capitalize on that. The timing ever so slightly off. A full 5v5 in the post here, though. Flickless all the way in the back lines here.
Oh, he's got to be essential.
Make moves, though.
He's got to get a little bit of a wiggle on because they're going to be too deep on site.
Game
really
still
to have as
hasn't
much impact.
started
That
again.
bomb's certainly not going to be for him.
They're
On
watching out for the
Fury, and
lurker.
Nats's so
Ooh,
aware,
big kill.
So aware, but still loses. So a 3v1.
It's a 1v3.
Purple, last
Purple.
man alive, and he's
On
putting
a
in some
neon.
numbers here. He's got to know where net is. Great read on it.
Big
Has to
damage.
soak that shot dart though, and Flickless playing it to the time. The second call to attention on the tap and net there. Well handled. A lot of investments coming up from Giant to get across the line on that, but you'll take that every day of the week.
Absolutely, yeah, just to get on.
Actually, a game I do want to watch that I didn't get the full chance to is Paper X PRX DFM. I watched a little bit of it, but not.
For Paper X, absolutely.
Revealing area.
There it is. Both something and Envy
I
connected.
want to get to when they're 12-6.
Orb secured over. Down without a fight. Taken in the 1v1 against the overdrive.
Oh, they're
round. DFM are Recon's already been kind of they're gonna not get away with that. DFM through, sprays down. Jing gets the last 4 round for PRX. You know, doesn't agree with it. Nice Suka. Here we go.
All right, there it
Blade
is.
Storm Judge.
Sorry,
oh
sorry,
my
sorry.
god. Oh, up close and personal, Yatsuka could make amends for that last round.
12-5.
Big setup over towards B this time around. Paranoia as well should be a good one, but
Oh.
Decoy going forward. Davai is the one that in the end gets baited by Yatsuka,
Not expecting him there.
who held his trigger finger nicely. Shock darts could break trips though. Wall's gone up over on A as well. Drone out. Meanwhile, you do have something that's kind of lurking around in middle. Kaide falling on the side. Trades are in from Akame, but he's also down. Realistically, Forsaken's got a bit of room to get a plant here, and a lot of this... Yeah, that's true. He will TP. A lot of this comes down to, I think, what something can do to try to cut this rotate off.
Okay, Forsaken isn't clear if he is on site.
Yeah.
It's still like it would be a 3v1
I
against
wonder if
something.
Zix
There's
is
no
still
way he
alive.
gets away with it. No way. May, Sess, Yatsuka, they all have a full kit.
They might not all get to the site. Something hears them, and he
Yep,
is
Six
surely
still
on
alive.
for at least a couple here.
Oh.
The trigger finger is itchy, but he does manage to get that kill onto Sess. Up and over the top. The kill doesn't come through.
How
Barely
does-
even any damage at all onto something. This round is starting to fall apart.
What?
Something picking the
He's
pace up
peeking
now. It's
into
Forsaken
window,
in the 1v1
into
against the
something.
overdriving Yatsuka. He knows exactly where he is, and the swing is enough this time for DFM.
He's
Forsaken
peeking
is
into
screaming into his
something
mic.
with a judge in
It could
market.
have been done there, but DFM survive.
Huh?
By golly, do they. Anticipated it as well. Just kind of miscalculated the velocity at which this slide goes through. Gotta love it though. I mean, their opponents are playing well. They themselves are playing well. Paper Rex.
Jesus, man.
Again, Forsaken.
Just kind of on off
Makes a
timing.
TP like that, by the way. Drops down off of Generator, gets the drop against Kaide, who is just kind of getting bullied on this map. As good of a job as he does, he's back on the B site now.
Well, Paper X going to try again. See if they can finish this game off.
I'm out of
This
here.
time, something on a bit of an expedition in towards Tree with the help of a decoy of his own. Envy dropped in the middle. A few of these aim doors starting to go the way of DFM now. One pulled back by Forsaken and Jing. Scary prospect.
Something. How? What?
Where's he? How's he even done that? Was it a gate crash? I don't even know. But
What?
no, nothing done, and that was a
Hold up.
double-fisted table slam. I can tell you that for free.
Hold up.
Off to B main.
Let's go back.
In towards Tree with the help
So,
of a decoy of his own.
something
Envy
sends a
dropped
clone.
in the middle.
Hatches a timing.
Door starting to go the way of DFM now.
Wow, that's crazy.
One pulled back by Forsaken and Jing, scary prospect.
Something. What?
He just caught the ultimate
Where's he? How's
timing
he
and he
even done that?
lifts his shot. 20 and 10 something lifts his
I don't even
shot.
know, but oh, he gets nothing done, and that was a double-fisted table slam. I can tell you that for free.
Off to B main.
Round's still open here for Paper X, although Forsaken having dropped will make matters a little bit worse. Cage keeping Kaide safe for the moment. Paper X hoping for a mistake, and they get it. Oh dear. Mei and Kaide both falling. That should not be so easy for Paper
Another
X.
2v2.
Now, Jing
I gotta see that again.
mistake, and they get Cage keeping Kaide safe for the moment.
How did Jing get 2 here?
Paper X hoping for
Oh,
a
they
mistake,
just
and they
both
get
double
it.
peek
Oh,
as soon as the
Mei
cage
and
drops. What
Kaide
the?
both falling. That should not be so easy for Paper X. Plant down now. Jing has the ulti available.
You're kidding. Cess. He's gonna be marked. Paper X are fully aware of where their opponents are coming from, and this. Okay.
Okay, fast lane. Bit of tags in here from Davai. He's going to have to port back into Boathouse. It is now a double stack from Paper X in that position. DFM looking to clear it out, but you know how sharp these Paper X players can be. Davai for one. Oh, and not quite the second. DFM survive again at the hands of Yatsuka this time. They will not go down without a fight.
5 rounds away.
Good SMAT 5 Grand Finals device for sure
5
hitting that.
more for an overtime.
Some of these gunfights they have to be
X
trolling for
are
sure.
just making DFM work for their money. Oh, he knows he almost had it.
It wasn't quite the
Yeah,
double-fisted
he wasn't trying to slam his desk.
He wanted it.
A step far up front, and that could have been a different story, but my goodness, DFM. It's quick. Yaska still holding on to some shotguns. DFM, Paper X themselves, maybe with the sheriffs. But they try and slow things down for now.
These are the kinds of rounds where Paper X sometimes do their best work, though.
You're not wrong.
Orb secured over towards A and towards B. So even if it's not going to happen in this round, Paper X thinking about the long game. Something will have the dimensional drift next round.
That's right. Okay.
Surprising that you would get the Hunter's Fury invested in this round, given that Paper X are on an eco.
Go, go, go!
I suppose again, DFM, they can't really afford to be holding anything back at this point. They just need every single round, and this one looks to be well within hand. Jing finished off at the end there. So 12-8. DFM now with their 3rd round in a row, but they still need another 4 in a row.
That's right. And the question is, during those 4 rounds, will we get a timeout from Paper X? It feels like Alex might have pushed the button. Because what we're seeing are going to be, they heard that Altor being picked up, and that's why Akame decided to go fishing with the Hunter's Fury, and he has managed to catch on towards Envy. It's enough of information for the rest of the team to get themselves set up on the A side. Yatsuka, keep up
too much.
Davai with the op, and you can kind of tell this is where
Okay, so that was a Paper X Eco,
DFM starts to get a little bit too loose as well. They
just
themselves
lost.
are going to get caught out
So,
red-handed.
That is fair enough.
2-1-2 set up for DFM. Paper X already have the ultimates too.
You're right about this slowing down. Look at how reserved Paper X are from the outset here. Passive in every part of the map. This is by every meaning of the word a default setup.
DFM themselves as well, but Mei hearing the drone, starting to get in the position.
Nothing to come from that position, to be sure.
The real hits on towards A.
There's a bit of space being taken over by B. I'm not sure at this point whether or not we will see a commitment from Paper X on either side of the map. It looks like they're just happy to take some space. So they've got A main, they've got B main. That's going to give them now some options. Perhaps they still look to explore middle a little bit here with 55 seconds left on the clock. That gate crash going forward. Not going to be taken by something.
That's gonna keep Kami out towards market. Oh, Mei.
You do have the 3 players over towards B. So again, not a bad setup for DFM, but something is going to be having a little bit of a look-see to figure out what that setup does look like. He doesn't come out of that ulti the better for it. 2 for 1 on the entry is not quite good enough here for Paper Rex. They need another one, and that Cloudburst is going to slow them down, which they can't really afford with only 20 seconds left on the clock. Cess came across as well. The siren well reinforced, but Akami goes down as
the first kill was on something.
as well.
Really thought that he'd be able to get into Boathouse without.
Can they find a way to find that recipe to success? It would seem no is the answer, as Cess
just lose the
gets the
time.
2 important kills, and again,
A little too
DFM hold
patient.
Paper Rex off.
This time at the hands of Cess. He cooks up his own storm too. 3 more rounds now. Are we starting to believe the op and everything, but it doesn't really find any targets? And for everything that DFM does, they do well with the composition that they employ, actually. Getting information off that one updraft, everyone gets set up as well and into different positions. Ultimately, Paper Rex cannot break it past into the actual points of B. But what is this now? Aggressive.
Oh, this is a little bit something from DFM. They want to take the fight to Paper Rex. There's 2 players around that corner, though. That could be a mistake from Yatsuka. He had no backup, and he swung into 2. Luckily for DFM, May gets one on the other side of the map, maintains the 4-on-4.
It is a weapon, I believe, handed over onto Paper Rex now.
We're still waiting for
looking to group their
SRB
forces
versus
on
2G.
towards this A hit. Something kind of maybe to lurk around, get a drop in on timing, perhaps. Oh, that's the reckoning.
Once again, DFM have got the numbers where they need them to be. Question is whether they're going to have any impact on this round at all. It's just
Huge
waves everywhere.
Misses
Paper
the
Rex trying to work
TP.
their way in. Cess can't get more than
Surprised he
just the
doesn't
one,
get the
but
kill on
Davai and Jing
Divine.
are so low on HP. All it's going to take is a little tickle to get the better of them, and something's now down.
Ooh.
Davai as well. Just Jing left alive. DFM are coming alive on the defense. This was supposed to be an easy finish for Paper Rex, and now it is anything but.
Hey, DFM just have a solid reach,
Score from way
and they're
back
winning
then?
the
Oh my
gunfights.
gosh.
PX isn't really
It makes you
giving them
wonder if
any
we're gonna
like
have another timeout. Alex does not approve.
anything that will overwhelm
Neither
them.
does Wendler. Wild TP out into the open. Slight trade. But the execute definitely not quite clean enough. All the damage ticked over. Players down to low HP. I was a bit concerned, but DFM are up to it. And May with his own operator as well is starting to become a bit of an obstacle for Paper Rex as well. So could also be a linchpin for Paper Rex to work around if they have a set plan for it. All they need is that one good, solid round
Alright,
after
so I'll
all.
be back. I gotta wash my hands.
But you're never quite sure. Both sides definitely fighting for everything though, but a little bit more so for DFM, who need the championship points, who need the wins just to get themselves through, maybe into playoffs, if not to have a bit more confidence inside of play-ins.
Well, back to it. Now push really comes to shove for Paper Rex. It was all fun and games for a little while. Now though this is starting to get serious, could DFM really make this happen? Could they push us through to a third on split today?
I think it's possible. Oh,
Watching here.
back to middle.
Alright,
Drone
we're
spots
back.
player in mid.
We're back.
Take flight.
Kame will send his own drone out just to re-clear middle.
Oh my gosh. All of this is just like resource management, or baiting out the drone and everything. May's starting to sweat a little.
There.
And without other info gathering tools, you're just not sure where Paper Rex is probably going to end up, which is why Kaide uses his own body to check in towards B main.
Decoy, not enough this time for something. And if that's all you're going to do as Paper Rex, I don't think it's going to be enough to fool DFM. I've seen that trick before a number of times on this map even.
Oh, yes. Yasuka's seen him.
Kame smoked off for the moment, does allow a bit more room for Forsaken. There's, again, another variation on the wall towards B. Paper X Gonna try their hand at it. They're just walking through the smokes though, and that is just not going to work out. Forsaken this time taken down.
30 seconds left.
It's a 3v5. Paper X are just not having any success with this contact style. Yatsuka could peek on the timing, or he could just wait for the push to come through. It's a real mess on both sides. Jing gets the better of it
Jing wins that.
They still have to get into the site though with 15 seconds left on the clock. I mean, I don't know how you possibly could hope that this will work out. Kaide and Akame take it to 11, and there is now 1 round in it.
I think Paper X are going to be a little bit worse for the next round too. Not the fullest of buys. So for both timeouts, unfortunately, Paper X cannot quite get it over the finishing line. Every hit, I mean, it's tricks, it's little plays that DFM have gotten used to by this point. That hold by short does quite a bit.
Let's go!
Just feeling all the support from the fans within the audience as well.
Gotta go!
6 in a row here.
Ooh, okay. Forced off the line initially. May still setting himself up too. Not playing around middle this time. Oh, say that. Going back towards a short. Really gonna try the same thing, but with more support this time.
Yatsuka out in no man's land to take the percentage play, that is to back up in towards the site. Doesn't
Bro, the
close
problem
the door.
with SRB versus 2G
Just drops the
is
fast lane
like
to try and slow Paper X down.
this could have all been prevented.
Paper
The
X.
same issues were
Surely this
happening
is not
yesterday.
happening, but such is the case as we get to overtime.
The same things were happening yesterday, but they're like, oh, we'll fix it. No worries. No biggie. And I feel like they're pressuring the players to be like, oh, it's lagging? Oh, well, let's just finish the thing. That's what it at least seemed like in this case.
Tosses out the flash in case there's a push out from A main, sets up more smokes so that the team has space to work around on the site. Fantastic, but you go back over to Paper X on defense. They have struggled for numerous rounds now, but we'll see if they can bring themselves back from the brink. Davai onto this glass cannon op.
Paper X maybe a bit more comfortable over on the defense though. We'll see how that ends up panning on out. Davai spotted May on the way into B. So info will be there for Envy that the cross has come through. Paper X lose 1. Envy is the key here. Cannot afford to be dropping on that side. Does a good job of dealing with May, and Paper X again look just so much cleaner on that defense. So they give themselves another series point.
Switching sides.
Which puts them, puts them, oh my god, once again at the cusp. Series point. But it's kind of like the eventuation of the meta itself as well. You're going set hit for set hit, and that's what DFM just did as an attempt into the B site. Who's going to be the one calling this timeout? It's Paper X.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think it's probably Paper X because they are moving on to the side where they've had the problems, right? You know, they have tried everything really on this attack. They've tried the set hits, they've tried those executes, they've tried like the weird goofy rounds where something's just gonna kind of walk his way in middle or gate crash somewhere different.
In 30 minutes of
it seems like nothing's really working. DFM have a really great read on what Paper X is bringing on the attack here. Importantly, again, for Paper X, they've got to find a way to get these opening picks. If they're going to hit these sites, they need those openers, and that has not really been happening for them. So another conversation to be had here probably about how do we possibly actually get in, get an entry, get an advantageous post plan, because at that point you can back yourself to win it, but getting there has been the trouble for Paper X.
The set hits are just not quite working out, and for everything that you can try and
30, 45
do
minutes
with the Yoru clones, it's just always constantly getting quickly broken and answered by
come
DFM
on, man.
in their current positions. I feel like they kind of need to slow things down a bit, look for picks. It's not really well and truly Paper X-esque of them, but
I'm out of here.
slowing things down a touch for now. Back to Yoru defaults. might force DFM to slow things down as well. This is the first time we're seeing an actual TP.
Oh, again, this is what I'm
a
talking
headshot
about.
through the
These
smoke?
rounds, you know, it's kind of like,
I mean,
okay,
not through the
something,
smoke,
just
through the
try to make
Euro
something
cone?
happen. Ironic phrasing. And then nothing happens, you know? He's, as an individual, being asked to just conjure anything, and he's unable to do it. And then PaperX is like, well, I guess what should we do now? What's plan B? They've run out of ideas.
There's no one really working around him either, and May's just so wise to it. But
That's
it
good
does
space.
give them, yeah, a
Timing?
bit of spacing. A
But
split
into
again.
the op.
I need to hit this shot, and he can't. That is such a
Jesus,
clean
Maze.
swing from May. Looks like we might be
Insane.
going to OT2, unless there's a PaperX miracle in here somewhere. Again, all that util getting dumped in onto the A site. Envy has
kill
got
May.
himself the opener. And Cess making a lot of noise on the side, but still getting the better of
Forsaken had the
Forsaken. There's 2
timing.
players here to defend, and 2 players will be enough, it would seem. Jing alone, 30 seconds to his name, and Kaide with a headshot waiting for him. 13-13, it's overtime number 2.
Switching sides.
We go again.
Overtime.
The pathing is just so, in a sense, obvious by now for DFM. You know someone's going to be swinging out to the left side of the smoke. Someone's going to be pushing out or jumping around generator. And Cess is just like so ready. He's like one of those baseball catchers with the giant mitts waiting for it. Wendler's just immediately in cooking mode, trying to do whatever he can if DFM does call a timeout, but that kind of hinges on PRX getting a good, solid defense.
Davai seen with that aggressive move.
Oh,
Doesn't
they're
want to swing
splitting A
too far.
pretty
Free control
fast.
was lost. Something down now as well. This could be the opening that DFM needs. They need to find themselves an attacking around. Forsaken and Davai,
they
desperate to
kill.
try to hold on.
Jesus,
Come in,
May.
May. Doing the work that needs to be done, and
The
Envy can't
shock dart.
stabilize it this time. So Jing, with no idea where these 2 remaining attackers are coming from, has to try to put this round together.
Kaide. This is more than
Well, the
slipping the net.
timing.
Jing gives them the space they're looking for. Plays it safe. Considers the B side even, but ultimately, depending on where their spike gets planted, it's the Hunter's Fury that you kind of need to watch out for. Sets up a flank. Does he go A main or short? It's short.
It's a long flank to make. Door's shut though, so it's going to give away his position. Breaks the glass as well, just to put that element of doubt in the mind of DFM as to where exactly he's going to come from. But this crossfire should be impossible to break. Where's he going?
Can try to rewrap.
DFM have map point.
Switching sides.
Thought to use the Cove as a fake, put himself back up on towards Heaven for a separate angle, but well peaked DFM. And this time their attack actually works out. They managed to overwhelm the site. Nothing too much then from PaperX. The rotation's a little bit slower this time around too. And DFM just managed to flood everything. The gates are open.
It's a little bit more alive in the DFM viewing party now. They were not quite so lively in that first map. Certainly not in that first half either. May gives the game away. There's
Gets
an
that
off over
kill,
towards
he
A,
probably
but
wins the round.
again, if PaperX go here, there's 3 players already set up,
Ooh,
and Yatsuka
and he
has
gets
opened
out.
the account. This could be map 3. May with another one,
Ooh.
and
Just
PaperX,
that
they
shot
have some
onto the
salvaging to
open.
do. Davai and Forsaken will be the ones that leading that charge. An
And
elusive
somehow-
attacking round being put together from the depths of
Somehow-
nowhere. The door's going down, the fight is in. Envy survives, and so too.
Oh, we're back,
you
we're
would
back, we're
think.
back, we're back, we're back. We're back, we're back. We're back. Oh shit.
Roberto is treated out by FRZ, and yeah, it's the flood in here, but FRZ's in control.
Oh, I mean, he has been so good throughout this series, and to not give that up now, wonderful. That's going to be a spike down site taken over, and only 2 left here for SRB to try and make any way into the site. But I mean, Herb already up. It's going to be a little bit of a tough one.
Really will. 2 players trying to
Yeah,
enter
2
here.
before,
Zelay at least
save.
has 1 flash, but Exa has no more utility available.
Save. We don't have no util either.
Hit the shot. The first one around the corner. I mean, Toxic Orb instantly up. And a little bit of a spray through brings with 2 and a tied up game here.
We're back.
Yeah, 3-2-3. See how 2G are going to continue to evolve their gameplay style. I mean, that time around, FRZ, not the person you would expect. Usually the Viper is not the person who's just going to run things down. But it's just like, I've simply just had enough. Gets all of that space, plays expertly off of the space that Gobert was able to get, and just shuts down any resistance that Shopify Rebellion Black were trying to do there, leaving, of course, who else but Brinks to sweep up the end of that round. So tied up exactly like you said, 2-2. A little bit of a chopped buy coming through from Shopify Rebellion Black. Smoke, though, will at least have this Marshall. The recon dart is avoided, actually.
Oh.
That's a little bit of an oopsie, but actually just not
Just
quite
gets a
the
tag,
headshot we
regular
were all
tag.
anticipating.
That's a tough one, too. I mean, you hear the orb, you hear the sound. It's as much as it's just a Marshall going up against all these buys, almost a freebie, but that one's a little bit tough. Xander, the other side
You
of
see
this,
K
I
on
mean,
the-
2G, I mean, you gotta respect SRB and their shooting potential. You don't want to be rushing into anything
Point blank
too
range,
quick.
this
As much
is a
as
one
we praise
shot.
that firepower, be so careful. And I mean, Smoke gets damaged, but
Lot
doing
of
something
damage.
in return as well. And it's a little bit of a back away
Oh.
from 2G.
Slow and steady. Just trying to bait their time out here. Xander, though, still holding extremely closely by. Waiting for a split second angle all the while. FRZ
Yeah, they have space in short.
trying to creep up that space there. Exa, though, is going to be prepared for this one. And at least we'll get that dart
Oh,
in here.
Exa
Know
has
just
the-
how close Exa is.
Nice. And he has a gun.
Second of util out.
They have control of short.
And a gun now in X's favor. 25 seconds left on the clock. And look at them. They're backing
Oh,
off.
what? A headshot.
This is going to be dicey, but at least able to get that space. It's going to be this flank from Xander. That could be everything. Which the shots.
Oh.
And the slide around the corner from
Good kill.
Gobera. Exa quick to be able to equalize, but with 10 seconds left, that's going to be B-side
Oh
in their
my
favor. Satellite tries to
God.
peek around the corner. Big UCK so quick on the
What
draw.
are we doing?
1v2, Exa is so low, but so is 2G. Like this, I mean, it's difficult, but it's possible.
It does also have that rifle available. One more kill and suddenly this becomes a lot better. Gabix's position, though, expert
Made
here.
noise.
Yeah, Exa simply not anticipating that. And just like that, 2G will be able to pick up yet another round. It's time now taking the lead here.
Okay, I mean, ooh, they're definitely playing with their lives with how close these timers are getting down, but I mean, they're being so careful throughout this. You make a little bit of noise, see, kind of scope out where everyone is. You lose someone over on
Man,
A, and
Xander
then
needed
just the
that
quick
kill.
adjustment over to B with, I mean, just how much you're able to get that one lurk to poke up. 3 in a row. Money looking a lot stronger, but again, that was just a save for SRB. We got the big boy guns now.
Yeah, and once again, like, Smoke posted up here with this operator could find a lot of value, and it puts a lot of pressure, but I'm always still looking at Garage. That has been kind of a point of contention, between these two teams and taking that C space. I like the setup as well on how X is setting things up on that A site. But the big problem for me is how SRB are going to be dealing with FRZ God, who has just been running amok, continuously getting all of this space for free round after round. FRZ getting immense value, and Xander, though, ready for Brinks just in case that push comes through.
I mean, he's been able to get a lot of space at FRZ God on a lot of those rounds, but enough that safer setup over on A. That one isn't going to be for free. If you start to see maybe a
My
fast
second A
execution
hit.
from that sewers, you're gonna
We have our
a
lurker in
rude
B.
awakening
This is
despite
big because we have our weak
M2G
side
starting to post up
heading
a
towards
little bit more, and of course, first point of contact. We get the camera, we get the information.
Oh, he's so
A missed
low.
opportunity there, but SRB's so quick.
They killed the lurker.
Able to make up that difference. A little
Nice.
spam through the cage as 2G try and commit
Nice
to
kill.
this, and it's just not going their way.
Jesus,
Only one
man.
left,
What are we
but okay.
doing?
1v2 already taking so much damage. Smoke and Xander are still alive. Have to try and push on forward through this. Doesn't quite have the information. Both posted up now in heaven, and where that spike is being planted, that is a rough one. Smoke puts him down yet again, tied up.
Yeah, great stuff that time around. I mean, given how 2G have pretty consistently ended onto that A site, given the space that FRZ has gone, you just see the reinforcements available up top in heaven. This time around, it's Nature with that Odin, which I've seen Nature do some disgusting things, but it's just the knowledge of where they want to step up. And once again, if you want to dismantle 2G, one of the biggest strategies that you can do is really discombobulate that push and really discombobulate that rush to make it so it is that winnable scenario.
Man, this Viper smoke,
now.
or this Viper wall just
gun rifles in both of their hands. Smoke going exploring, has Nature's Prowler to get that information. It will be safe passage for FRZ.
FRZ's been pushing up so much. Oh, but
Big
wall
kill.
going down. I mean, that safe passage is not so safe anymore.
Just saying, it's a C site reaction.
And Smoke quickly taking advantage. Xander now posted up in the corner. The little
Jesus, Xander.
Oh, with a quick feed from Gobera though, and right away
We're just
Neon
flooding out of
to make sure
sight,
he
and
gets as much
satellite's not
momentum
ready.
as possible. The 3K already.
Satellite's
And
just not
ults
ready.
coming online
Why?
for 2J, really making sure that they can secure this round, do some heavy damage. Can we get the ace? He knows exactly where Nature is. Nature can be fast enough to pop around the corner. Waits out the ult, but he can't wait out the kill. Ace on the board for Gobera and 4 for 2G.
Gobera back onto his feet. You love to see that dedication come through from 2G. It comes down to that Neon ultimate being able to find a lot of value. Just a bit of awkward spacing. Xander not able to really secure the necessary kills there with that judge. The way that he would have wanted to make that one happen. Rightfully so, SRB are going to be taking this time out now. A lot of very key ultimates coming online for 2G. Looking at that lockdown, looking at that pit. A lot of options available for them to really just kind of get that spike down, and then it's going to be really hard for SRB to be able to push up into it. And I imagine this timeout is Effie's trying to explain, trying to, you know, dissect down how we can make sure that we don't get got by all these ultimates and we can make something happen out of it.
Especially after getting got by 2 of the ultimates in the last round, but also just the pace change coming out from 2G. I mean, we still get a little bit of like, okay, I'm over here, someone's over here, but just a lot more of a faster exit over on the C site. Thanks to Gobera, just making so much headway was so nice. A little bit of a change up from that
Let's get back into it.
Slower or like test the waters here, test the waters there that we've seen. So SRB, I mean, I love to see how they're able to slow that down just a little bit. I mean, I feel like with Xander in the corner with the judge, that one was just kind of tough. You get the kill there. 2G just lose all of that, Steve. Like that one's just tough.
SRB don't know how to save.
Once again, Gobera has been having a quiet series. Hasn't really had those pop-off moments that you necessarily would have expected from that player. So being able to see that Neon come alive.
We don't need a prowler. We don't need a prowler.
Going to be spotted out here, but at least taken care of. Smoke, though, leading the way. Blade Storm activated right into spawn.
Big kill.
Spotted out, but how many do you think are pushing up? Not going to be testing too much more, though. They've given the information away, and 2G haven't committed anywhere.
Yeah, just hold the space.
And now SRB going to disperse just that little bit more. Waiting to see here if 2G will poke up.
If Silva dies, the round is over.
Those individual kills that might make it happen, but this recon drone could be everything. Yeah. All right, Smoke, gotta say bye-bye. He's gonna be backing off completely off the angle.
And while that's happening, it's going to be the push onto the B site. And of course, with weapons, okay, not that good. Xander still gets one, the right click to get a weapon with
Xander.
his hands. And
And we invest the ult. Stay alive, bro.
It's going to put numbers in SRB's
Big kill.
favor. And equalize. It's only going to be Gab's coach to try and save this round still. Satellite through the smoke, but spam down. But
okay, great cross, Xander.
1v1s, but look at how low everyone
if we lose to a fucking coach.
Poke a little through. All that information. 15 seconds left. That's going to be one with the shock dart. Now it's going to be up to Xander. So pivotal in the round. Such low health.
What are we doing?
Up the round. The coach, everybody.
Yeah, Gabex is starting to feel it. Tell the frustration kind of mounting and really just taking it out
Jesus,
in the server.
Man.
Unbelievable stuff. It's such awkward play here. Xander's somehow able to just navigate around that site. Stay alive.
So many man advantages.
Here, all while all this chaos is going on. I'm surprised those shock darts didn't just hit a little bit earlier, as SRB just committed to holding that crossfire, but Xander unfortunately just a little bit too slow while Gabex is now just flying. the coach, the sub coming through and making sure that 2G see another day. The buy-up from SRB will be good this time around. Got that Nightfall available in case they need it, but they used 3 ultimates on that last round.
I mean, for SRB, considering how close that last round was, I mean, they get the full buy-up this round. Surely they can make something happen here. 2G, I mean, if they push towards that A site, you can see the stacker from SRB over there, but posting out garage, X is here. The one way, just to kind of dissuade 2G from peeking out further.
So playing very patiently. Yeah, this recon drone has been everything. FRC, what is this position? Oh no, might get the creep up, but Nature's watching with that Odin just around the corner.
Peek that. Don't peek that. He's waiting for you. Oh, he's getting so aggressive here. I mean, again, Viper, not normally the one you would see poke up so aggressively.
You can't die here.
Kind of seems a little trapped too. Look where Smoke is posted up. If he wants to poke on through.
Satellite. Oh my god, why is Satellite dying for free so many times?
Where it's going to be a completely open site.
Oh, Smoke though. Oh no.
What?
Doesn't find that shot, and now Killjoy ultimate gets utilized. This is looking amazing for 2G. They're going to have that stall time to get themselves set up exactly how they want to.
Wow, that was such a nice shot coming out from FRZ God. Sticking around, though. Nature's checking all of these different spots. Are you going to check that last corner, though? That's going to be the question. It's bopping around. Surely not, but as time's ticking away. Getting kills is all SRB can really go for in this round. And of course, saving those weapons. Op has been recovered, which is going to be nice, but it will be another round loss here for SRB.
So many boneheaded plays by SRB.
Again, and man, the glow up from Gobera has to be studied on this map. Like this is insanity, Sierra. Like Gobera was consistently just kind of getting diffed by every single member on Shopify Rebellion, right? Like it was not looking good. And then suddenly now on this Neon, just taking full advantage of the fact that you could just slide in there, find those kills. Just looking so clean. Like look at that, so fearless to be able to walk through. And FRZ, still such an impact player. It's still just doing the exact same thing round after round and still walking away with a kill or two. It's unbelievable just how much value FRZ has been able to get on that consistent A push-up.
And especially too with giving the information over to SRB, like Smoke knew he was there and FRZ still sat him down. And then you force so much resources into clearing you. It has been so tough. But now getting into this one, aggressive A site and Smoke
need another one and live.
This time, first pick in the round.
We're gonna retake
There's
with
still
an
gonna
op.
be a 2G that wants to be pushing on to this site through the smoke. You don't know where anyone's gonna hide, but oh my gosh, he's so far up. Smoke will at least be able to get the trade, but site still goes in 2G's favor. Now 3v3. At least if Smoke wants, there is a different weapon he can try and use to be able to take this site.
We have a flank and we're dead
Doesn't
already.
even get the opportunity here, but oh, look where Exa is. Okay.
Yeah, Satellite using some of that utility to get a little bit of space here, but it's just so
Big
difficult. They gotta find Gabix first. Exa not able to secure the kill. Satellite is able to at least get one, but time's ticking down. Satellite tries to make that one.
Oh my god, Satellite.
It's able to secure the kill yet again. Somebody stop this Neon.
Yo, I mean, I know that you said that Ubera, like, through this is like, you know, he's been doing good, but he's been, you know, a little quieter in terms of like the not taking over the server. But yesterday when we saw him on Sunset on that Neon, he was frying. And to be able to see him just in that form today is just so welcome. Like this Neon has been such an issue for SRB. I don't even know if Neon in fact is the issue. It's just the fact it's Gobera on this Neon.
Yeah.
But yeah, picking up the pace here, not leaving it down into the final seconds has just done so much favors for 2G.
Looks like a timeout being called right now. I imagine this is probably on SRB's side. Yeah. This is not how you wanted this map to go. And I believe it was Roy who said that if you looked at how 2G played this one, they look so sharp, at least in their own individual region. So there's a reason why Haven gets selected by 2G here, because they know they had a game plan kind of coming into this one. So yeah, SRB got to collect their heads before they decide to hop back into the server, try to figure out a way to scramble up some of these plans, because unless they figure out a solution to Gobera's Neon, think this one is going to be very quickly slipping away from their grasp.
I mean, at this point now, if we can just get 5 on the half, we had a good game plan to get as close as possible. I mean, we can see that
Jesus,
double those prowess of Smoke and Satellite to hopefully just try and take more advantage, be able to kind of run things down in a more of a similar manner.
Good
but if we're running
point.
things down, okay,
Come
2G
on,
again, press on the
Xander.
go button. Xander
We
getting
just can't get a
cleared out
kill,
in the corner.
Xander.
And 2G quickly dismantling this round. No breathing room whatsoever for SRB. I mean, weapons were completely outmatched here. Nature, Satellite, both the stingers on the round. Smoke with this Guardian.
We're just
but
walking into the
already
smoke.
Gobert in the smoke.
What is this team
This
doing?
continues to be such a pain point here. Now 2 versus 3.
Ooh.
Can they push on
Don't
forward? They'll
don't
get
use
gun
ult.
recovered
Don't use ult.
or Satellite, which will be nice. But again, look at Brinks here with this potential backstab. Eyeing up. I mean, they know people are playing long. You know somebody is there, but Brinks could have the most insane timing. Oh, is it just gonna be a hold though? It's so close. He tried, but QCK to get the double there. That was kind of a little too close for comfort though. I mean, pros don't fake.
Yep. Like, you see too, because we have these player cams, Nature's smiling like, oh, no way. Actually could have been a round found. And yeah, I mean, it's just, what do you do to stop this Neon, right? Like, unless you have some sort of Cypher utility to really ice him out, Gobert is just going to continue to run forwards and be able to take this space freely for 2G.
Last round. Need
It's so
this
difficult
round.
to deal with it, but now at least
Guys,
hands. Oh my
I was about to
goodness,
say,
Gobert.
how is he
Yeah,
not
that's one way to
instantly
deal with it.
dead?
Just get him to run into your rifle, and that'll be nice and easy.
Okay.
Oh.
It's just
so
gonna be the
funny.
run it back. So it's okay. SRB still full numbers. We just lose an ult in the round, but taking down the Neon has been incredible. But
What are we doing, man?
AC completely free, and now SRB have to run across the entire way to get over there.
These flanks being set up, Gabix, the back line. It does seem like Nature is aware though, just misses the timing. Yeah, it's gonna be good.
Check your
Watch that.
corners.
There goes Brinks.
Oh,
Was Brinks. And such a good parry.
What is this team doing, man?
And Exa will be able to get the
It's
kill.
just the
Now
fundamentals.
pushing out through Garage. First God up in the corner, and again back turn is going to be instant kills. 3-9. 2G a solid lead heading into the side swap.
Yeah, it's that's not a good round for SRB. As exactly like you said, 9-3 now. Gobert really leading the charge when it comes to, securing the space. A couple of oopsies moments here, but can you really blame the players at this point? I don't think so, but FRZ just so strong when it comes to so many of these weird
Jesus,
angles. And
man.
so consistent as well to be able to find those kills. I know we talked about Xander specifically being that backbone for SRB, but 2G, man, FRZ God is just lighting things up so far.
I mean, going into the second half, though, for Shopify, you can get the pistol on the board, get this started off right, you're going to feel so good. But as well, Smoke and Satellite to finally start dishing out a little more damage of their own be such a welcome boon now that SRB over on the attack side. Instant Dog around the corner, but the shock darts, all the utility as well in the follow-up to just completely deny Garage from SRB. Only Smoke left alive, Sheriff in hand, but a 1v5 is an impossible ask. You get the first, it ain't gonna be a flawless, but we need 4 more of those, and QCK says hell no. Pistol round in the way of 2G.
Yo, what the heck? Why don't my classic right clicks work like that? I'm pretty sure all 3 bullets finding Smoke's head. Crazy way to start off this round, and yeah, all the momentum right now absorbed by 2G, manifesting in some of these crazy rounds. FRZ has just decided he's simply had enough. He's just willing to take every single opportunity because he knows he cannot miss and has not been missing on this Viper play. An excellent little setup trap that works out perfectly for 2G. Right now, we're looking at that double digits. SRB, a lot of work to be done if they want to try to come back into this one.
And it's work they're going to try and get done ASAP.
Good
The
kill,
buy-up, Singers in
trade.
hand, and a quick little push onto this B
Guys,
site.
play
But of course,
together, play
100 in the hands
together.
of TG and QCK is 4 with with the
What,
Spectre.
man?
I mean, are we going to get another ace on the side of 2G is the question. Exa, Sheriff in hand. It's not going to be a round win unless we see the craziest things of all time. But for SRB, I mean, investing in this one and that happening, that's going to be the ace for QCK. I feel like 2 aces for 2G starts to become a statement.
It genuinely is, right? Like, there's no way you're kind of... The mental right now must be tanked. I mean, you're dealing with exhaustion. You're dealing with a Spectre running you down on your rifle round. That's not how... Or sorry, not on your rifle round, but on a buy-up to kind of even out the weaponry. And SRB are going to try to scrap this one together. Smoke going to have that Marshall. 2 Stingers coming through for Satellite Nature. Sorry, a 3rd Stinger in Xander's hands as well. 2G, meanwhile, nice and comfortable. Haven't really seen them sweat that much. I mean, looking a little bit rattled earlier, but now that things have kind of settled down, they're really easing into their own gameplay and are looking damn good doing it.
I'm seeing a 3 seconds on the timer. Not going down into a 2 seconds here.
Say it ain't so.
I will not go. No.
Oh,
No.
turn the...
I mean, hopefully this isn't the same as the last.
Have that Marshall. 2 Stingers coming through for Satellite Nature. Sorry, a 3rd Stinger in Xander's hands as
Better be
well.
ready to end the stream the second the series is over to take a nap. Yeah.
Nice and comfortable. Haven't really seen them sweat that like that.
Gonna get another ace.
Bear really
Down the Neon. It's been incredible, but with the stack of forward towards A, C completely free.
Flank through C, there's so much space to retake, and Gab hears all of these. Rotates here.
These flanks being set up. Gabix.
Bro, he's gonna get a good timing backstab. So sad.
Just misses the timing. Yeah,
nice.
it's gonna be good. Watch the next corner. Oops. There goes Brinks.
W Jinx.
Was Brinks. Oh, and such a good parry. Oh, yeah, not able to quite follow up off of that.
How does Exa ever win that duel, by the way?
To get the kill. Now pushing out through Garage. First he got
the crossfire. Bro, it's so brutal. Heavy through Garage is so illegal, man. But
3-9. 2G ace.
It's like they're all
to the test, and it's so their utility to set up these plays. And really, with just
Jesus, man, it's so sad. The same shit I see this whole season just comes out.
A lot of that gets put to the test, and it's so much more difficult to try and make something happen in order to make sure that you can start to pull these strategies together into the prime form that they've seen. I mean, it's so much more difficult, especially when you're going up against the 2G who thrive in that chaos, who are just ready to make those spectacular, flashy plays in your face, honestly. And I know that SRB probably was coming into this with a bit of a game plan on how they wanted to actually approach a lot of it, but it's so hard to execute it given their current circumstances. While 2G, man, it just looks like they're on fire, Sierra. They look unstoppable at the moment.
Well, I mean, not even just say circumstances too, but like realistically, when we look at Haven, we look at 2G. This is their map pick. It's also something they've been exceptionally strong on in the past too. So circumstances, the time, everything tech wise suck. Don't get me wrong, but putting all of that aside, 2G, like they are such a formidable team. I feel like they've been counted out a little bit because of the fact that, you know, we see Gab stepping in, we see the coach stepping in, right? Kind of maybe like, and then super as the underdog, but like this team is so strong, and being able to see that fully on display on maps like Haven, I think is so nice. And ooh, that's gonna be a little bit of the nerf coming on through Smoke. Getting away with his life, only 10 HP left as we're fully back into the swing of things. Again, pivotal round for SRB, forcing up into this as well, doing anything they can to make sure 2G isn't on match point. Xander with the Stinger will be the first one to get the kill. Now push out on it to the site, but they're still going to be outmatched. Outlaw, 1 shot, 2 shots. And a push through the smoke, so much noise. Verzi got, a little bait and switch. Okay, 1v2, Satellite has a gun, Gobert has no health, and if you can isolate these fights, it can be so good. No bullets, forced to go for the reload.
Oh my god, Satellite.
Man.
Finally.
For the clutch. Shopify still in this.
Oh my god.
That is unbelievable. You even see the pre-fire come through. It is unbelievable, but Yeah, amazing stuff coming through from Satellite to be able to clutch up that final kill and make sure that SRB aren't just quite done yet. A lot of circumstances going on, but once again, Satellite, a player who thrives in that chaos as well. An excellent timing to find that opener from Xander to make sure that this was going to be a competitive round.
Wow, that was incredible. Again, so needed for Shopify to,
No
I mean,
game audio.
keep 2G off of that match
Oh, we're
point,
good.
but as well a little bit more momentum going into that. And those kills scoring him to run it back, but going to be shot down instantly by Gobert. But you know where he is now. The rest of SRB can
Good
be closing him
running
out. That could
Alright
be
guys, we can
huge.
cancel, we
Weaponry
can
still is
cancel.
100%
We can
for
cancel, we can
SRB,
cancel.
But the shot's still going to be
Jesus,
so
man.
nice. Only QCK already within the round going up against
QCK wins the sum
of
of
Shopify's own.
can do a backflip.
Spotted out Smoke as well. Spike is on an island
God.
here. QCK finds the first headshot. He's pinged out. Xander, gonna be good for it to clean that up. QCK going down and SRB find their 5th round here. As 2G, they're so close to victory, yet SRB are doing this one round at a time.
I mean, again, if SRB can get the momentum going, this is such an attack-sided map. Like, they just need that momentum, that money to be able to keep this going. And we can see them bring this back, not just to tie this up, but to potentially take that win. So, of course, for 2G, they're oh so close to closing this out, but this isn't a done deal quite yet. A little bit of testing the waters. Gobert over on A long, but nobody's going to be home for SRB. Instead, posted up around the rest of the map.
A bit more of a patient play. Once again, assuming that they've watched the tape on 2G,
this
they know that they like to
garage.
go for that first wave of aggression. So this time around, just playing a little bit more slower with this. Bit more of a default. QCK just popping it a little bit early. A little bit antsy there. No information was found and no information was going to be gained. A Prowler to at least let them know that someone's there.
It's a couple of warning shots,
Guys,
you know?
so we're splitting
Come over
C.
here. It ain't
You have
gonna be a
a
good time.
outlaw.
But SRB slowing things down just a little bit after all of that chaos.
Smoke needs to break that
Posting up.
nano.
You're going to see a little bit more of push towards the A side. Gobert is still diligently watching this A long, but the noise is made, so they know that he's going to be around here somewhere. Is SRB?
Oh, they're
Not
baiting.
push forward again. We're backing up with 30 seconds left in the round.
Oh boy, what's the plan here? Looks like it's going to be Russian Garage QCK. Oh no, the lockdown could be diabolical.
Oh, but they're just pushing into this. They gotta push on forward, but the molly
Time.
lockdown, this can be absolutely devastating, but they just don't have the time to do anything else. That is going to be a little pogo
No
from
time.
Xander alt to make sure that he is not going to be slowed down.
Lost
as
the
he try
time.
and push onto the site. No time left. What a great ultimate coming out from 2G to secure the round. It could be at all the attack side of maps that you want, but if SRB can't even literally move, then what's the point?
How to watch
Comical
landscape?
round of
You
errors.
click on my
Felt like that's how
profile.
that goes. First,
Like
Molly
not the
misses that
circle, but
lockdown.
the
They don't actually
profile, and then you go to
know
live.
exactly where it is, and as a result of that, it's able to go through.
It's gonna
You see
be
Xander
the
as well take
second
the global
to
teleport away, try to
It's
escape
gonna be the
just
top stream,
for
then the
a
second stream.
and come
I'll
right back
separate
into
the
things,
two.
but just missing the timing, getting detained, and forced to stick the TP. That is absolutely brutal. And not a good way for that round to go as 2G find themselves onto map point now, ready to take the lead back into this series here as we get closer and closer to making that 2-1
Game is too
scoreline a
close.
real possibility.
We're pushing up so
Big
much.
kill.
Exa, there was a moment when he was jumping that could have gone it right, but still gets the kill in the end. The first one be opening up this round. It's SRB again. Just posted up around the map, slowly eyeing up this B site.
This should be a pretty successful hit too. Nobody home. At this point, we know 2G like to retake, but Brain's actually like a little bit
Okay,
frisky with it.
if you
Okay,
go
finds QCK.
on my live,
I mean,
basically
QCK has loved
go to
going
my
for those
profile,
little
click the
peekers,
live
little
tab, and then you
wraparounds.
should see
Exa to
the
sit
one
him
that
down.
doesn't
Now
say
Spike
vertical
is
stream.
down so much more time in the round. SRB not gonna make that mistake again, and pushing out so aggressive to try and shut down 2G before they even start really being able to push up through a link. Brinks as well, kind of eyeing up Garage, but again, look how posted
Man, this round would
back
be so
SRB
big.
are to just
They didn't
really
lose the
make sure they don't get
time.
linked at all.
Nature. Yes,
Nature's ready. Yeah, let's get that ultimate online, buddy, just in case. But actually, it's just a save being called from 2G here. A little bit way too much pressure. I think in addition to having that Nightfall available, they're like, hey, let's just save it. All we
if
need
SRB
is
run this
one.
back,
And if that's the case, let's just take it nice and easy, relax a little bit, and get set up. Have our comms ready to know how we can defend into this next round, because Shopify Rebellion Black had such an easy time taking that B site. And then a little bit of misfires coming through from 2G, allowing X to isolate and find those kills, makes it so that 2G's retake almost feels impossible before it starts.
I mean, for a 2G that's loved poking up and getting space, it's just default around
no, it is 2G's map pick. But I feel like
early, so nice. And I mean, for a player
I feel like SRB could have made this a lot more
on the
competitive. They just made a ton of mistakes.
Also amazing is good. He's gonna be on a
A
little
lot
bit
of positional mistakes, a lot of just like communication things, not playing as a
a
team.
little bit more aggressive, and it's gonna be the two-prong approach. Sewers as well. So much util from SRB though to truly
needed that kill.
push them back. Exa unfortunately can't get the kill there, so it does leave lurk potential here open for 2G. If SRB don't
They're trapped, but if they kill the Viper,
is
then
going to be waiting for them. And
why is Nature taking the first?
I don't know if SRB like gonna be ready for it. Guns are still out.
A trade is fine. 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 I can live with it.
But at least getting that kill, SRB, that's gonna be a high tail over to C.
Yeah, backing out here. QC
Still winnable.
Yet again.
Oh,
hanging out, spots out smoke set.
he spots it.
Backs off. So now this should be an easy plan.
Our flank is open. We don't have long control. Oh, this is big. This is big.
All right. First and alt satellite in the corner gets cleared, and two
Need it aggro aggress.
SRB to try and hold the spike smoke.
Need it. Need a kill. Need a kill.
The little jump around the corner. Okay, it's not
Big kill.
quite
Big kill.
Oh
my God, Nature.
The
2v4
for Shopify to still stay in this map.
The mental of steel. Nature. Yeah. Sit back in your chair after that one, buddy. That was an unbelievable play coming through from him to make sure that this was going to be SRB.
So yeah, this is TG's map pick.
In the midst of this matchup here,
there's a lot of rounds, especially in SRB's attack half, that they could have easily won, and this could be a lot closer game.
Scenario that simply should not have been.
I think I feel pretty confident in their breeze in a vacuum. I just think that, bro, the mental of being down 2-1,
down to Nature lining them up and knocking them down. And find that third kill as well.
Being down 2-1 in the grand finals.
You want to try and find your way back in. Is pressure. That attack timeout will be called from 2G. All they need is one, Sierra. All they need is one.
I'm glad we got to see the cam pop off of SRB though, because I was surprised when we were yapping that everyone seemed so chill. But I get it. There's pausing after their celebration, but I mean, timeout here for 2G just makes so much sense. They're one away from closing this out. You don't want SRB to be closing out, but where can 2G just close this out? Is it just like,
jeez, man,
run it down with the alts, close it out while you have that momentum?
I mean, I think they just gotta. Like, the big thing that's been foiling Shopify Rebellion Black is when they just go hyper aggressive. And 2G are able to take a lot of that map control space. I mean, even that last round was such a good exemplifier what happens when SRB don't have control of what's going on.
Okay.
It's so much more curious, so much more exploratory without that solid plan until they find and isolate those kills. But given the weaker weaponry, I don't know if this is going to be necessarily that round. Crazier things have happened.
Okay, so
SRB still just kind of taking their time.
My God, bro, why are 2G so good in isolated fights?
Before you get the full weapons on the next one, but SRB, you still have to be careful. The fact that 2G, I mean, we've gotten to see thrifties, we've gotten to see that crazy stuff that you're talking about. They've gotten to 2 aces this game. You got to give them a respect.
We're doing a C split against the stack site.
So
I don't feel comfortable about this.
This is where we'll see the momentum pick up a little bit, though. The clear out of garage.
We have a huge crossfire.
Little bit, but there's
we have
over here on the C site.
Big kill, big kill. Stay alive.
The first kill.
They're flooding out of logs.
Just hold on, take a weapon for themselves. You'd be so
logs,
good.
logs.
All in the smoke. First
kill.
out by the molly,
okay.
and then second off by Exa.
We're good.
Now just up to Gash 1v4 and a spike that goes down for SRG.
Yeah, you know, Gabix only got a frenzy in hand. This one's gonna be looking a little bit tough, buddy. But still, might just die to Spike. Deny that additional economy to the Shopify Rebellion Black players. An excellent just kind of fall in here from SRB, making sure to just storm the castle. Honestly, good utility as well coming through from 2G to make it as confusing as a brawl as possible. But when it comes down to those brawls, I know I've always favored 2G in that chaos.
Okay, A12, still doable.
Simply was just
Just need to dodge ults from 2G side.
Boom, Nature gonna get one more kill.
Nature is one away from ult. Satellite uses ult.
Already back online. That's how
Next
much
big
ult
could be
4
access.
rounds away now, Sierra, from them potentially pushing overtime.
This is where it gets dangerous, though, because that timeout from 2G, the next round they didn't have the weapons, right? Makes sense. But now they got that full weaponry. So if there was a plan that was truly this is where we can
I think
see
it's time for a B hit.
And I mean, surely that one didn't go in their favor, but they're slowly gathering their resources themselves. It's 3 ults. I'll find you.
No, it's big fight in short, and they have an up.
To win here, but it is going to be an aggressive.
Oh, okay, they back out.
Silver utility and Golbera trying to use that ultimate to make that one happen. On the other side, of Viper's Pit going, so they're trying to funnel SRB to go in their appropriate directions. But curious to see how SRB are going to be biting one of these sites.
Oh, Silva just grabbed ult from A.
We're gonna learn bot, which is nice. A little bit of information.
It's gonna be a B hit.
2G going on forward. But that's still not going to be a one that you want to push through. So B or A.
We have to fake.
Answer.
We
Going
have to
into
fake.
B looks
We have
like
to
it's
fake
going
this.
to be it. Instantly, 2G gets out though, and that's
Yep.
going to be a site in the way of SRB.
Oh, they dropped the pit in C.
Backs off.
Yeah.
Well,
And
they're
that's
gonna
really good
hit
because look, the Viper's Pit
C,
gets
but the op
canceled,
is
actually,
A.
on that C site. And
Are they
still,
gonna
though,
re-hit
Golbera's
B?
still holding
They're
with
gonna
that
re-hit
operator.
B.
And now more question
Damn,
marks being made. Look at
and the
Gabix's
Silva has a
positioning, though.
line
Finished
up.
early
He's
online.
literally in
Gonna
spawn
use
as
that
they
one just in
re-hit
case,
B.
and- Oh, Brinks is so close by.
Xander,
Tucked
thank
in the
you.
corner, but Xander to clear him out as re-hit B site the second time around is going to be the call. Hunter's Fury will be able to get a kill though. But now 25 seconds in the round. Spike hasn't gone down quite yet, but still B site fairly open.
4v4.
Xander will be able to get that planted. Again though, we're 2G. Still a lot of firepower within this round to be able
Hey,
to
we
make
dodged
this
the
push
ult.
on forward.
Only thing we gotta worry about Neon ult. If they get this round,
Okay,
then
here we
they
go,
can
Neon overdrive.
they can complete
It's gonna
the.
be the first piece of the puzzle. Get that information.
Come on,
as Golbera
Smoke.
pushes on into the site. Smoke
Okay, good
cleared
kill.
out.
3v3.
Xander
Garage? Is anybody
pushing
watching
on out
Garage?
of
Is
the
anybody
site.
watching Garage? Is
First
anybody
God,
watching?
I mean,
Thank
he
you,
has been so
Exa.
insistent on trying to go for those low rounds as well, but Exa again
Up.
denies it. 2G is the one with control of the site now. A little bit of a tap.
Thank you, Xander.
To
Thank.
try and force SRB to peak, but a peak without getting the kill, no good. QCK forced to be backing up.
All their
and
ults,
Shopify get their 9.
except their own ult.
All right, they're starting to work a little bit
Viper
better
ult,
together.
Neon ult.
Which is what SRB needed.
Silva
kind
ult.
of re-entering into this to control those bouts of chaos from 2G.
And
Think
Nature
about
didn't get
how many
anything. He didn't
ultimates
die or
they
get a
expended
kill
in
to
that
get his
last round.
ult.
The Hunter's Fury, the Viper's Spit, the Overdrive. That has to just be an absolute win coming through from Shopify.
And they
Rebellion
don't save
Black.
up.
Meanwhile, 2G though, I mean, once again, one is the golden number, right? They literally just need to crack this open with one more round. And at a moment's notice, it does feel like those reliable players like FRZ could have those pop-off opportunities that could really turn things into their favor. And that could be all she wrote. So still life on the line. It's a bit of a lower buy here. Brinks with that Stinger has devastated them before. Let's see whether or not they can get activated here, but it looks like SRB are eyeing this A site.
We know that 2G have been so consistent in poking up long
Timing off
here.
peak.
You know someone.
Oh.
You gotta know someone is tucked around this corner. Pushing up through sewers as well.
Smoke.
But
Good
this
kill.
is gonna be the one that matters. Okay, Smoke. This it. Golbera down. Already 2 kills within the round. A-site's not gonna be free though. Still 2 bodies over on this site, and there's a lurk coming on through. Exa, of course, has the trip set
Good
up,
kill.
so it's not going to go unnoticed.
Nice.
And also just a little bit too slow means FRZ in an impossible 1v5.
And look, that Xander's just looking for it as well. Paranoia coming through. Oh, max ranged. Can't quite catch him there, but Spike literally just
Yep,
going to be
Satellite,
planted
go
down, so
farm
they've got
those orbs.
maximum time to go hunting here. And
If you
Satellite
die,
going
that's
for the
fine.
Some swing. Can't quite find it. FRZ still alive. Exa, though, will clean that one up. and still Shopify Rebellion Black, they stay alive.
Keep this in
No more
mind.
timeouts
I
remaining, I
love
believe, for
Shopify, but
2G.
bro, sometimes
Because once
Satellite
again,
looks
if
like
the
a
back's against the wall,
bot. Oh
2
my
more rounds
god.
until OT is forced. It's gonna. Oh, sorry, I take it back. 2G did have one more in their pocket, and this has to be a big one because if they lose this round, their economy gets broken yet again, and they're just gonna be stuck in that cycle.
Like, hey, Satellite is a way better player than me. But like,
this is getting to be so close.
some of these like 1v1s.
Last time we saw the timeout, like we had a couple of those big ultimates to be able to try and plan around.
Come
but
on,
2G,
man.
I mean,
Come on.
every option that they've
Come
tried,
on, man.
it's just been stopped by SRB. I mean,
By the
these
way, if you
pushes
guys are
have
watching
been
on YouTube,
so
make sure to subscribe.
phenomenal,
Do
but
VCT content,
SRB is
VCT watch parties,
heating up,
and
like,
predictions. Really trying to
need
build this
one more
community.
play, but
I
they've
just
said that for
want
so
to
many
engage
rounds and
with
they
the
haven't found a
community
solution.
and
Yeah,
talk
they really
about
haven't.
VCT.
I mean, this is one of the issues, right? Like when you look at how 2G were kind of playing.
Funny thing is,
that
like,
attack, it was very. Oh my god.
I think
we're
I
just gonna
started
roll
watching
ourselves
it during
in. Hey, yo, what's up?
at
We're
the end
setting
of
up camp on your
lock-in.
site, and there's nothing you can do about it.
At the end of
becomes a little
lock-in,
bit
just
more of a
because I
problem when
remember
2G is spread all throughout the map,
learning the
which is
game
what
around that time, and the home screen
necessitates, a lot
was
more of that kinda
because you know how
trap
they do
utility, trap
sometimes.
play. It's no longer
Sometimes they do like theme home screens. They had a lock-in home screen during the time I was playing. I started watching VCT, and then ever since then I've just been
Just
2G,
watching
though,
it. A lot of information gained right off the rip. Gobera trying to add that pressure on A.
Little spam through the smoke.
I've gone to Masters Toronto, seen Paper X win, and I've seen EG win in LA. Both were incredible.
Still a lot of
I'd
presence
say
over on this A site. Looking at the sewer
the one in
sides, though,
LA
where
was a lot.
this is gonna be a push over through main. That's gonna be first off.
We're not exploding off of the
information with wall up. We hesitate a little bit over onto
big
this
kill.
push.
Big kill,
Oh,
guys! We're gonna do
smoke.
it. We're gonna do
The
it.
young guns
We're
of
gonna
the
do it.
team.
We're gonna do it.
3 kills
We're gonna
between
do
them,
it.
and the time out from 2G
We're gonna do it.
doesn't amount again to anything.
FRZ on the flank could be watching 4X, so we'll find that individual kill, but the call gets made. We have to save our weapons. Talked about the boomers falling asleep here, but the zoomers are definitely still aiming and definitely still in this one. Smoke and Exa single-handedly, or I guess not single-handedly because there's 2 of them, double-handedly tear that site open and make sure
One more
to
round,
find
one
the
more round.
necessary kills so that it's easy for them to just walk
All right,
in.
while they're
and get
saving,
that
I'm gonna go
spike
to that
down.
one real quick.
An excellent round from SRB, which will break the economy of 2G here. They've got 1 ultimate online, that from the shadows. And to be fair, Brinks has found massive success with that specific ultimate in navigating to the perfect spot. But it still is a lot to ask to try and use that one to find victory. I got to see something different from 2G here if they want to make sure they can stop this overtime from being a reality.
I mean, you'll definitely get to see something a little bit different. It's going to be them trying to fight to close out this match with just not that great weaponry, Marks. That's a tough one. Again, this was so dominant for 2G going into this side swap, but I mean, SRB, once they got that momentum in their favor, like they've just not let go. But okay, we didn't break the economy as much as we thought. We did get to save 2 weapons. We have a couple of Spectres on the board, but reasonably, this could be a lot worse. A little bit of util and a big stack up of SRB over towards the seaside.
For once, they actually don't bother with that A site. I mean, look, the adaptation from 2G, how they wanted to specifically reinforce things. And all the while, Lexus Cam is just watching just in case of that over-rotation. 2G decide that they're going to end up on B. I think this is where they get frisky with it. They're going to try and push out, and that's exactly what happens. Opening up an opportunity, potentially, for them to find the backs of SRB. But no, it doesn't look like that.
Damn. A perfect time to go see.
Aggressive in mid coming out from 2G.
Oh, they know, and they're not going to have enough time. If they hit C, guys, come on. Can we cancel? 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 We have 30 seconds. We can cancel. We can cancel. We can cancel.
trades coming on through, and it's already only Exa left in the round 1v3 to try and take this into an OT. Pinged out as well. Full information gets one, but not enough on like two.
Wow, we see 3 players on site and we don't decide to cancel?
And go up one in this series. It was a game that almost spiraled out of control. But the final round with the money still wasn't the best. And close it out.
Jesus, man.
Yeah, we were always being so scared of what 2G could accomplish, especially with just that lower buy. They just needed that moment of brilliance. They just needed a bit of a slip up, and that's specific.
Jesus, man. What are we doing? How much times did I say we can cancel? But no, they choose to re-hit site. Of course. Let's see Zig's reaction.
Think about what utility 2G has to refight you. All of this early timing, they Phoenix ult here. Phoenix ult lasts a fucking long time. Phoenix ult and Phoenix wall last a long time. He doesn't have to force through on this specific timing. They could wait out the mollies, like just hard scale, right? Problem is there's so many specific timings that kind of happened here. Viper wall goes up. Omen ult gets the info of 4 players. And look at the neon reposition into the corner. That's why he's not expecting a player on the side or on the corner. Expects a mid-side smoke? Probably, yeah. You're probably not wrong about that. It's probably knife out literally so he can get in the mid-side smoke. That's kind of like wishful thinking though, I think. At the end of the day, chat, like we're in a meta that requires a lot of like walk around and like making sure you get a good duel. A lot of these duels toward A, like the Phoenix wall does like kind of fuck them. I wouldn't even mind if honestly the Phoenix wall goes and then they save wall for the second timing or vice versa. We're also in a meta where pump faking is super high value. If you're 4-stacked A, you never mid-side smoke? Well, yeah, but not every team follows that protocol. Fuck, bro. Fuck.
Back to push forward onto A. SRB are going to run right into it. QCK to instantly shut down the Phoenix.
They had a 35-second decision to cancel. They rushed it? Yeah, they definitely did. They rushed the approach. That's the biggest problem here. Freezes hours? I mean, this can easily be mapped. This could easily be a 5-map series. It's just a fucked up thing. It's just like, I didn't really expect a 5-map series out of this one. And I don't think these guys did either. And the day's been extremely long. Bro, this is unironically a 10-hour series.
Players, and we'll see you back here tomorrow. Have a good night.
Wait, what?
certainly, and of course, out of respect. Well, everyone, it is certainly late, and of course, out of respect for the players and them being able to get some rest, that is where we're going to be pausing our grand finals for today. Teams have agreed that we will be continuing the rest of this grand finals tomorrow. Time to be determined, and you can follow Ace NA Valorant over on Twitter for your updates for exactly what time we are going to be back. Thank you all so much for tuning in today, supporting the teams and the players, and we'll see you back here tomorrow. Have a good night.
Jesus, man, they couldn't have done this yesterday.
It is certainly late, and of course, out of respect for the players and them being able to get some rest, that is where we're going to be pausing our grand finals for today. Teams have agreed that we will be continuing the rest of this grand finals tomorrow. Time to be determined, and you can follow Ace NA Valorant over on Twitter for your updates for exactly what time we are going to be back. Thank you all so much for tuning in today, supporting the teams and the players, and we'll see you back here tomorrow. Have a good night.
This is. I'm just glad to be an official co-streamer. Guys, I'll be on in 2.5 hours. Guys, I'll be here in 2.5 hours. You guys know, like, that saying, like, this could have been an email. What do you guys think the reverse of that would be?
All right. Well, that was fun. Well, that was fun.
TV series? Bro, if you strung like this.
All right. I guess that's it. No more game. Depending on what time the game is tomorrow, I probably early morning, then I could probably stream it. But if not, that's been it for this stream. I appreciate you guys watching. Hopefully SRB can turn it around tomorrow. Put some prep. Damn, man. That was a gut punch round to lose to make it into overtime. Jesus, man. All right. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next stream. If you haven't, make sure to subscribe, follow on Twitch, either or. Greatly appreciated.